What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome on into the DSM Media live draft watch along. This is the first edition of the watch along here for DSM Media. Of course, I'm El Parcero Philly. We got a bunch of DSM contributors coming on in just a bit, but I want to say hello to we got Katahat and of course Jason Voorhees, and we got Katahat's Giants friend. Yes, he's got some Giants friend as well. What's up, JT as well? What's going on, guys? How are we feeling?
Let's go, Birds.
Let's go Giants, baby. I'm
No,
a resident Giants
get
fan.
out. So I love the Eagles logo right in the corner too.
I love this big ass Giants jersey taking up half your screen.
Get some play.
No, he had that one touchdown against the Saints. It was pretty good.
Absolutely. We got Giants fans coming on in as well. Giants own the Eagles. We see you. We see you. We let the rivalry begin already late into the season. What's up, One Hand Bray? What's going on, my man? What's happening, Bray? I think I've seen you before. Preston, please do not start, Preston. We will get people on. Trust me. This is DSM.
It's a long night.
Yeah, Preston, please be patient. Don't start. We know how you are, Preston, but just please have some patience. We will definitely get you guys on. We have a whole panel of DSM media coming on in, so we're gonna hang out with you guys throughout the night. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Obviously, the Sixers are playing right now at halftime right now against the Toronto Raptors, so it's a busy night here for Philly sports. But what's going on? We got the Cowboys fans in the chat as well, and as of right now. The Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock at the number 1 overall pick. Of course, our Philadelphia Eagles won't be picking till pick number 15, but of course, all eyes are on pick 15 and 18. Before we get to the Jaguars, will Howie trade this pick? Guys, what do you think?
No. I think we were talking about this before. There's maybe 13 or 15 guys in this draft who are inside that upper echelon of guys you would want to take in the first round. And the Eagles, I think, are maybe going to have a shot at one of those guys. We actually mocked the Eagles possibly taking Karlaftis. No, but when you have that 15th pick, you're probably going to get a shot at least one of those guys who are in that upper echelon. If they don't, I think the possibility of a trade back is there.
Adam, we are a very inclusive community here. We welcome all. We bust balls here as well. That's just the nature of Philadelphians. If you can't handle it, I do apologize, but we all have respect here. But, hey, we like to play around. That's the nature of the business, man. Well, welcome all the Giants and Cowboys fans. Bray saying no, I guess no to trading. I would hope they won't. Personally, I don't want to trade. I think you can still find impact at pick 15 and 18, and I want them to use all their picks as well. Like, I know Howie's been actually not terrible at selecting at the later rounds, so I would like to see him pick a guy at 15, pick a guy at 18. And here's the thing: we need a lot of positions. All right, wide receiver, defensive end, defensive tackle, linebacker, safety, cornerback. So we have a lot of needs. So with all those. Up for debate with that one. The thing is, listen, I don't think Jalen is the secure franchise quarterback, but I don't like any of the quarterbacks in this draft. I'm not crazy on.
I agree. Yeah.
I think pick will be going by at least pick 10. If we're talking Malik Willis or Jalen Hurts, I'm sticking with Jalen Hurts, and after that, I really don't care for any of these other quarterbacks.
Why is somebody wearing a Dallas Mavericks jersey to the draft?
That's all I got, bro. That's all I got.
Just wear the wife beater T-shirt. Yeah, I'm under it.
Yeah, he's a Dallas fan.
The Dallas fan makes sense.
I didn't know what to wear, so I just wore a white tee today. So
pick is in. Hold on, guys. Let's talk about this because there have been rumors that I personally think Hutch is the right pick here. The rumors saying that Trayvon Walker is part of it is obviously he lit up the combine. Also, let's see, here it is right here. Boo!
All right, the pick is in for the Jacksonville Jaguars. We will see who the Jags select at the number 1 overall pick to start off the 2022 NFL Draft.
Wow! Look at that! Wow!
This dude's a certified bust.
The
I was
Jacksonville
saying, Trayvon,
Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars go with the interior of the line and select Trayvon Walker out of Georgia. Obviously, we know that historical defense that they had, and I guess they want to bring that over to Jacksonville. But Trayvon Walker off the books, man. That's a surprise right there.
You know,
Bro, that's
when I
hilarious.
first heard
What
that
a
Trayvon
bust.
Walker was possibly going to go first, I thought there is no possibility that this is not a smokescreen. But what I was saying before is some people were saying that Trent Baalke actually had something against Michigan guys. So that and you know that paired with the fact that Trayvon had a good season, he lit up the combine. I don't agree with the pick at all.
He has 9.5 sacks his whole career. That's it. In 36 games, it's not enough for a first overall pick.
But you know what? He is still a top 3 player, based on the production that he did have, based on the abilities he did show. He lit up the combine.
He's going to be a good player, but it's not worth the number 1 overall pick. You just lost your whole season last year for an edge rusher who really isn't anything yet.
Right.
This guy is still a very raw prospect. Even if he does turn out, it's going to take a few years.
Definitely. I think people are.
No,
also,
Jason, we can't. Oh, here we go. Now you're good.
The pick is already in. Wow,
They're taking Hutch right away. They're taking Hutch right away.
I've actually never seen it. They usually they will wait the whole 10
Can
minutes.
you guys hear me now?
Yeah, you're good now.
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I must have been on mute. No, what I was saying is I get that you guys are like, obviously critiquing the pick. But the way I look at it as an Eagles fan, the more that teams reach, the better we have a chance of getting a player that we want. So,
Well, this guy was going before us anyway.
Yeah. Trayvon was one of those guys who
anyway.
was going to fall inside the top 3 anyways. I think the Eagles will have at least one shot at one of those upper echelon top tier guys. It's just going to be, these first 8 picks, it's just going to be one of those situations. The first 8 picks are going to decide how this falls. That pick, they're obviously taking Ian Hutchinson because you don't sprint to the draft board like you don't.
It's either Hutchinson or Thibodeau, or
if it's Thibodeau, that's very interesting because
Sewell was playing right tackle, right?
Sewell, I think so. Yes.
They may go Neal.
They did. That would be very interesting if they took Neal.
I think it's got to be Hutchinson here. He's the best player in the draft.
I think so because Hutchinson is one of the reasons that Michigan made the playoffs. They he was the reason they were in the conversation at all. He did so much for that team.
Yeah, they have to go with Hutchinson here at pick number 2.
And if they do go O-line, I think if they go Neal here, that's a great pick. But Hutchinson is obviously the best player. Let's see what they do here.
All right, the pick is in. Here we go.
Yeah. So
there you go.
Yeah, that's obviously what we want.
I still can't believe that Walker went one.
That's crazy.
A few months ago, he was a fringe top 20 pick.
Yeah. You know what? It's Micah Parsons syndrome.
A few months ago, he was being mocked by the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few months. Yeah, exactly. And I didn't want him at all because I get he's very athletic, but the production just isn't there. And I don't trust taking guys that don't have the production in college.
He's raw. But you're right. He's either boom or bust. I mean, he could be great. I think it's too much of a risk at 1.
Yeah. For Doug Peterson, I hope he proves me wrong.
Hutchinson's is the he's what you know. You know what you're getting. This other guy, I don't know, man. Definitely a risk. I agree with you guys.
I think no one wants to miss on a guy like Micah Parsons ever again.
He's the Michigan guy.
Yeah.
The NFL set this up.
Staying in state, man.
This is rigged by the NFL to get him to Michigan. I mean, this is rigged by the NFL.
I mean, I think Detroit could use that, if I'm being honest with you.
That's true. I mean, a dying market like that, yeah.
I think
One
that
hand
is-
Bray
that
wants
is
to know who do you guys
amazing
think
for
the
city.
Eagles will take at? I guess pick 15 is what he's referring to.
Honestly, I think
I got to see how the rest of this goes.
I think they're going to
This is
trade
going to
up.
be crazy. We'll
I
see.
think they're going to trade up.
I don't think they're going to
Yeah.
give. I don't think they're going to go up past the top 10. I think they might trade with the Jets. That's been the rumor. The hot rumor is the Eagles are going to trade up with the Jets to pick 10.
Yeah, right. Just for all you guys watching at home, we had it right. You can't see it, but we had it right. Walker 1 and Hutch 2.
And we actually had
we have Stingley going here. So
we have
let's see if that
Stingley
goes.
going here because there was a
That's a
report
great-
from let's see, Ryan Dunleavy.
False experts.
Derek Stingley is flying up boards right now because quote the injury questions have been reportedly answered. What do you?
Derek Stingley's going to be a stud. I wouldn't be surprised. I think it's right. I think it's
I'd like Sauce better than Stingley.
legit.
Stingley, when healthy,
I
is
think
just
Stingley
an
would
all-around playmaker. Sauce
Yeah,
is going to be locked down, but Stingley's going to get more interceptions. He's going to make more of an impact.
All right, we got the Houston Texans on the clock now after 2 defensive linemen selected with the number 1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, and this number 2 overall pick, Aiden Hutchinson. And obviously, all know getting to the quarterback is very important, as is protecting the quarterback. And both of these teams following that trend so far in this draft. Conspiracy, Kata. Conspiracy.
It's not a conspiracy. It's true.
I mean,
The NFL's rigged, and you know it.
I you know what, rigged or not, I think this is amazing for the city of Detroit.
It is.
You know that fan base has endured so much, and you know what, they got a real defensive captain on that side of the ball. So I'm happy for the city of Detroit.
Ian going with a little bit of a surprise here. Kyle Hamilton going this early? We'll see, man.
Maybe.
We shall.
But is Stingley considered a surprise here? It might be.
Stingley would shock the world right now. Just
Stingley would
because of
not be a
how,
surprise because I still
how
think
long
Sauce is a
he's
much better
been
prospect than
off
corner.
of draft boards.
I don't think there's a better prospect, honestly. I think they're like 1A and 1B. Sauce is more like a Darrelle Revis type who is just lockdown. And then there's Stingley who makes a bunch of plays.
Right.
So it's what type of corner do you want? Do you want a lockdown guy who might not get as many interceptions or a ball hawk?
Stingley's like an Asante Samuel to me.
He's bigger than Asante. He's like Darius Slay a little bit.
Ciao
But I think-
Pasquale. If you're gonna say the
Yeah.
Giants own the Eagles, look, you got to change it up, man. We like the trolling, but come on, be creative, my dude. Jeez
What are the
Louise.
Giants and the Eagles at?
Get your Giants fan here, JT.
I can't see the chat.
He said that you guys own us. That's
This
a
is-
laugh.
Hey, man,
Second time he said this.
Let's chill out with that. Yeah, we won one game and
We won one game because Jalen Rager can't catch a single football in his lifetime.
Isn't that crazy though?
All I'm
Nah,
asking
man.
for some
I mean,
creativity. That's all I'm asking.
yeah,
it's a long
let's-
long
alright.
3 hours
There's
about that.
there's other things you could say.
Yeah, there's better comebacks.
Yeah, like we got 4 rings.
You could just say
Obviously.
Jalen Rager.
Yeah, Jalen Rager.
That'll
just-
piss me off.
Yeah,
If
honestly.
you're trying to piss me off, just say Jalen Rager.
Yeah,
What
that's
jersey do you
basically
have
like
on,
the key.
Carter?
Bray, we really
I have-
appreciate that, man. We got
They-
the taster. I wish I had that TikTok. I wish I would have saved it somewhere. Unfortunately, TikTok,
I have it somewhere.
the TikTok deleted a lot of, I guess, prior to everyone's 2021 of July's TikToks, they deleted them all. But that was a great day. That was a fun one. I
Okay,
missed.
here comes the loser up to the
Okay, here we go.
podium again.
If this is Stingley here, that would be
Dude, we're-
insane.
Oh my God, we're perfect!
Oh my God!
the
Wow, would you
surprise.
look at that? The reports
We're
are
perfect.
We are
Two-
perfect so far. It was-
Two surprises early on in the draft: Trayvon Walker at 1 and Derek Stingley at number 3
Wow.
overall.
No,
Welcome to the
if
22
this-
NFL draft,
This
people.
kid is healthy. He is going to be an absolute monster.
And if he is healthy, he will be a lot better than
Well,
Sauce Gardner.
it's interesting. Before the combine and everything, he was the number one corner.
He was. He the past couple of years. This guy coming into college, coming into the draft. This guy has been your consensus number one cornerback coming off the board. And that Liz Frank injury.
And you just see it. He's
Yeah.
He makes plays.
Why did a lot of people have Sauce Gardner rated higher than? Because
he's taller
Yeah.
and more athletic, and he's played more recently.
Dude, he
Also,
was
he's
shut
been
down
so
everyone
locked
last year.
down. He's been so locked down. He is an extremely good corner.
I still think Sauce is a better prospect, but it's not a terrible pick. It's just a little early
I
pick.
honestly think it's a 1A, 1B type thing.
It really is.
I don't think
It really
one's
is.
better than the other. I think they just play different games.
Yeah, they are. They are really just such different players. I love this pick. I love that they went out on a limb and said, "Hey, we know this guy. This guy's had some injury concerns, but you know what? Modern medicine, that's just not really a question nowadays.
Yeah.
You can, I remember, if you even talk about Odell Beckham's injury, I remember I watched that game. I remember the dude's ankle was backwards.
Yes.
And Jason Verrett was the guy who fell on Odell. His foot was backwards when I tell you this. He came back and he won a Super Bowl.
I have a surprise pick here, guys.
What you got?
I have a weird feeling that Jameson Williams is going to go off here.
Really?
I'd be very
I
jealous.
think the Jets.
We have Kayvon Thibodeau going here.
But I think it's possible. If they do take a receiver, I actually had Garrett Wilson going here.
Yeah, but I
think Wilson goes to the Jets just a little bit later.
I think these
Because they had
Jets
2 picks,
are
remember?
Samuel.
No, I know that, but the reason I think Jameson Williams is the best wide receiver in the draft. It's just my opinion.
Wow, Ian had Stingley.
I think he's a good receiver. I don't know if he's a top 5 pick worthy receiver,
Yeah.
but
I think if anyone's top 5 worthy, I think it's Garrett Wilson.
and I don't think he's top 5 worthy either. I don't think any of these guys are better than Devontae Smith.
I don't think any of them are top 5, but my thing is I think people in this draft, I think there's a lot of noise around these guys, and I think wide receiver is a position that we could see go often and early because of the contracts that have been given out this season to wide receivers. I just have a weird feeling that, and I get that Garrett Wilson's
fucking Thibodeau.
They're really trying to piss you off here, Kata. Jalen Rager is the best wide receiver
God.
ever. Rager
dropping
is better than
football.
Keenan Allen. They're really trying to get to you. Pasquale,
They're starting to.
Ragazzo, I don't even think you believe this, so I
What do
mean,
you say is better than Hurts? I can't see it.
Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts.
oh come on.
Yeah, you're right.
All right,
Has
the
Daniel
Jets-
Jones even made the playoffs once?
Almost did.
Almost doesn't count.
Hit the fucking.
Oh yeah, the
Eagles.
6-10 Giants almost made the playoffs.
Hey man, they were
Have a
they were
winning record.
shocking. They were shocking teams at that second half of the season. This is let me just explain this real quick because I think
man.
people trust me here. So the Giants fans we were not expecting to make the playoffs at that point.
It's all good. It is all good. Rager is a god at punt returning. That is terrible. So right now we got we have the New York Jets up, and the pick is in right now. As we get of this commercial break here, let's see. As far
I muted them. I want to go to Vegas.
He doesn't want me to explain why Giants fans were upset.
No, I don't care. I don't think anyone cares. It happened 2 years ago.
we got Kyle Hamilton, Evan Neal, and Ike Iguanu available still
that.
here for the Jets.
Kyle Hamilton went here, and the Giants got a wide open board. Oh man.
Let's see what the Jets select here.
Marcus May.
I wonder where they're at in Vegas. Are they
That's true.
actually at the stadium at Allegiant?
No, they're not at the stadium. They're on the strip.
They're
I
at,
think.
they're at the
Pretty
Bellagio.
cool.
That's
Wow,
cool.
it's not.
Like that.
That has not been good football in New York these past 5 seasons.
No.
Yeah. You know what though? I really do feel like they have something in Zach Wilson. I think if they can figure out a way, this is why I like Neal to the Jets. Any O lineman really, because if I feel like if they can keep him up, the way his development is going, I really think you could see the Jets. They could be a possible playoff team.
Jets.
I like Zach Wilson. I think Zach Wilson's going to be fine.
I do. Yeah, I agree with you. And you know what? I was 100% right. What I said about Zach. Do you remember what I said about Zach Wilson last year?
He's a jackass.
No, I said that he would throw a lot of interceptions his first year because he had a tendency to underthrow balls. And I was 100% right.
Oh, man. Do you want a gold medal?
Yes, I would like my gold medal right now. For my top tier.
I'll look at the B-Dog jersey. Appreciate that.
Brian Dawkins, one of the hottest even safeties in the league.
Is this one person? Who is CRQCKD?
Who knows?
Here it is.
Rager is better than Keenan Allen.
You already know, man. Okay.
Wow. I do like that pick. That's a great pick.
Well, there goes the Eagles getting any corners.
There goes our mock. First one got wrong.
We had him at 7.
We had him.
Well, you have pretty much a wide open board.
Yeah, the Giants have a wide open board right now.
Why is he only at 72 athleticism? He ran a 4.4 at 6'3".
So 2 corners off the books in the top 4 picks. Corner and defensive line have been dominating the draft so far. The Rams have set the precedent, and now everyone's trying to follow suit. And Sauce Gardner is now headed to the Big Apple.
So what do you think?
Some sauce on your apple.
Giants got to go Thibodeau, right?
I think Thibodeau would go 7 if he fell.
Please draft.
I really think that they're gonna go.
I think you got to go. Neal is the best tackle in the draft, and maybe the best overall player on the draft.
Because it's not just that. Neal is the best right tackle in the draft.
Yeah, I'd say tackle. Period.
Evan Neal versus Hassan Riddick. Come on, let's get it.
Yeah. But I mean, Thibodeau versus Mailata is going to be.
I would also. Yeah.
Dude, they put his hat on. Put your hat on right, bro.
You already know Mailata's got that matchup.
Nah, Kayvon Thibodeau versus Jordan Mailata.
Dude, Mailata got him locked up.
I don't know, man.
Oh wait, I think you did say that. Well, yeah, it's true. Ian had a cornerback going to the Jets. That is correct. So I was trying to give an update. I didn't want to interrupt you guys, but this right now are up by 15. It is 82-67, 6:34 left in the third, as OG just missed a 3 great by Danny Green. We're getting close, guys. So the Phillies won already. The Sixers are about to win Game 6, and we are now about 10 picks away from the first Eagles first-round draft pick. So hopefully Kyle will be in a good. He won't have to yell at his camera tonight. So we'll see.
Well, then I'm gonna get no views.
You know what? This Sixers team is too good to just be eliminated in the first round. I want to see the Sixers get a shot at a ring because Embiid is amazing.
Ooh, Tyrese Max, that was nice.
Maxie's cute.
Maxie's
very cute.
Maxie's very nice. No, I do love this pick, Sauce Gardner to the Jets.
My only worry is
Ian's got Charles Cross or Evan Neal getting selected as we now welcome our DSM brother. We got Phil Stifle in the chat from Trending in the AM. Phil, what's happening, brother? Welcome to the defensive draft.
Dude, the defensive draft. I told you, Jason, what position would go on a run first?
Game 6.
Sorry, gotta mute something.
It's like, was that me? It's like, did I do that?
I got the game on in the background. I thought I hit mute. I did
It's
not.
all good. We all got that too, man. So far.
What? Bro, that's got to cost a couple hundred.
Probably
All right, let's pick the
160. Yeah, 160.
I can't imagine spending that much on jewelry.
Because those chains themselves, they range between 40 and probably the smaller. I'm gonna say the smaller ones like
That's custom
35.
made.
Chain costs your house.
Um,
Okay, here we go. The pick is in for Little Men.
Little man pick is in.
no, the smaller ones probably 30. The bigger ones maybe 40, and then the custom pieces are maybe 20 to 30.
All right, let's see who the New York jerk off
Let's
takes.
see. Let's see. I want Neil. Let's go
Neil.
Neil, baby.
They have to.
I would
get
also
that.
like Akeem Aquanu. Akeem Aquanu would be fantastic here.
Well, I'm scared to get Thibodeau, honestly. Like Neil and Aquanu are going to be good players, but like impact wise, like Kayvon Thibodeau
Derek-
can win you game.
That Derek Stingley pick is definitely got to be the surprise of the night. I mean, we have a lot of draft left,
Yeah.
You
but
don't think
We
Garrett
mocked it.
Wilson?
We mocked it. We had him there.
Garrett Wilson won't go this high.
No, the first pick. Sorry, I'm literally just catching up. Trayvon Walker. I thought that was a big deal.
I think he's a bust.
I mean, it is Jacksonville,
Yeah,
right?
I do think he has the highest.
Twelve and 25 is a starter.
Yeah.
Now, the better question is, who made the pick? Was it Balky or was it Peterson or was it a collab?
Bulky. It's gotta be
Well,
bulky.
I mean, Peterson wanted Rager, so it would make sense if Peterson made that bust of a pick too.
Jeez Louise, man.
I
That's,
think-
Poor
that's a
guy
good
gets
point.
nothing but grief.
How many shots am I going to take at Rager tonight?
a lot.
100.
The dude.
He might get
dropped
traded
the
tonight.
ball and he pushed out right in front of you.
That's the thing. Like I never had that big of an issue with him until
Yeah.
right in front of me too.
Right. All right. Let's see.
Think
Pick
it's
is
Neil.
good.
Catches
Here.
that ball.
All right. So, the Giants basically completely overhauled their front office. They brought in Joe Shane, who was the assistant GM in Buffalo, and they brought in Joe Shane's
look at the
assistant
ball,
to be
dude.
the assistant GM, and they're creating like a little mini Bills team. Who's like split guy? That's like the Giants.
You guys got an Eagles front office guy, too.
I think so.
Yeah, he's
I
still
think
selling
so.
for the Eagles.
Let's see who we got
What do you
here.
think, Bill?
It's this jerk off.
Who do you have going here, Phil?
Will it be offense?
It's
Well,
gonna be
I
Tim.
got Thibodeau going here.
It's Tim.
Oh,
I'm not
no.
looking at anything, so I don't know.
Brady.
Who is this kid? Who the heck is this kid?
Who
This
is
jerk off. I don't know. I'll fight him.
I am ready to be hurt again.
You think
Last time
Thibodeau?
it was Kadarius Toney, and I was hurt. Before that, it was Daniel Jones, and I was hurt. I'm
Is
ready.
that a
to be
TikToker?
It was Andrew Thomas.
Wait, you don't like Thibodeau?
Not
Dude, he's
here.
good.
Not here.
He's gonna be
Let's
LT.
wait to see what this pick is, but I got some inside Detroit knowledge coming your way in a second on the Detroit picks.
Awesome. Sounds good. All right, so we'll see.
So
Just
we
make
have,
the pick.
yes, we have Neil going here. I would love that.
The Giants are going to
before
select
we
the
go
defense
there,
with one of their two picks.
Oh yeah, I think Thibodeau makes sense here.
It does. They've already had JPP. They've already had Strahan. They know what defense ends. The way to win. There it is, Thibodeau. There you go. No doubt that was it.
I
Damn,
like.
they did.
It's not that I don't like Thibodeau. I just
Fuck.
don't like him here. You know.
He's the second best player in the draft.
I wanted him to.
He's supposed to be the number 2 pick.
You know what? We got 7. I actually, if we take Neil or Kwanu at 7,
They're both. One of them's going to be available.
yeah. But the thing is,
They're
actually
both good.
there are actually reports that the Giants are looking to trade out of 7 to possibly aim with the Texans to probably get into 13. That's
That would
probably
make
your
sense,
sweet
'cause you
spot.
could
I
probably
find it
try
crazy
to-
that in an offensive-driven league, that the first 5 picks have been defense. Is the narrative
That's
starting
crazy.
to change in the NFL?
100%.
You got to stop him somehow, don't you?
That is a good point.
It's easy, you know. If there's no quarterbacks, you go defensive end. second most important position on a team.
A top 5 defense will get you in the playoffs. Might not get you a Super Bowl, but it'll give you an opportunity, and I think that's a smart move for sure.
Yeah.
But we'll see when these offensive players are coming off, man.
Dude, so
This one here is going to be big. We'll see what Carolina does. It might
What do you
be
got,
close.
Phil?
This could be yours.
Who used to do my golf podcast with me. He lives in Detroit. He's a Detroit Lions. His girlfriend's brother-in-law works at one of the major radio stations up there.
Okay.
And they said they are not happy getting Hutchinson at 2. They hope he went off the board at 1. They prefer Thibodeau because I guess he got beat up against Georgia this year. So they got a first-hand account because he's a local boy. So their opinion is based off of the way they saw him in that game, which I didn't watch that game. I couldn't even have told you that they played Georgia. But
that's interesting.
But the draft pool was wide open. Why would they take Hutch over Thibodeau then?
They wanted to. Well, what they wanted and what the actual front office did.
No, he's saying the fans wanted Thibodeau.
Fans in the radio station people, the media and the fans wanted Tib. Detroit.
Oh my God.
They're concerned with the
Yeah, listen, but I get that. I mean, that's interesting to say because I remember Eagles fans wanted Michael Parsons was a solid prospect, but every single Eagles fan wanted Michael Parsons, and of course the Lions fans didn't want Hutchinson.
So he's saying that the reason why they took him is because he's from Detroit, and he's good for the culture and the city, and he'll sell a lot of tickets and he'll sell a lot of jerseys, and that kind of stuff.
That's interesting. Good insight there.
So Carolina is either taking a quarterback or they're trading out of the spot. That's what I've heard.
Phil, what's your pulse on a trade?
I have no idea. I literally worked 12 hours today, and I literally sat right down and turned the computer on. I didn't even know who went number 1 overall until I sat down here. So
I think if Stingley went so early, I think he would have been one of the targets. But obviously,
if Malik Willis isn't taken here,
you get invited
they're trading out if they don't take Malik Willis.
They need a quarterback, that's for sure. They're out of the Baker Mayfield.
By the Giants. That's great, and they're still going to get their offensive lineman.
Hey, how are you? Hey,
Ian, the Panthers already said that they are out of the Baker Mayfield sweepstakes, so that's probably
They're not out of Gardner Minshew.
That is right, man. What's going on? What's happening? We got Papa Kata in the chat here. What's happening?
Got my uncle over here too.
We got Uncle Kata here. What's going on?
You say Papa Hart's here?
Yeah. He just wants his camera time. He's excited.
We're here for it. We're here for it, man.
So let me real quick just explain my knee-jerk reaction to Thibodeau. Why I was like, yeah.
That was very Akata of you to.
Let me say, I love Thibodeau. I've wanted him for years. I've wanted him for years, but I really wanted the Giants to go O-line with that first pick. They're either going to have the ability to take Kwanu or Neal.
But why does it matter?
It will work out. Exactly. You know what? Because I that's Neal, or I wanted them to take O-line first because I need them. They need to protect the quarterback right now.
First.
I think you'll be.
Somebody would have traded up and taken.
They thought someone was going to trade up to the Carolina to get Thibodeau.
You know what? The Giants have been trying to fix this O-line for 10 years.
The Giants are gun shy after last year when we traded up and got Devonta Smith.
Yeah, y'all wanted it, man.
That's true. No, yeah, I mean, now that I think of it, because they're either going to have the ability to take Neal or Kwanu. So this actually is pretty smart. If you want Thibodeau right here, because they own the 7th pick.
I wouldn't be surprised if Thibodeau didn't go there if somebody traded up to get him, because I think he's like Trayvon Walker, like he's the hot guy, like everyone.
Right.
All right, so we have Clip Central giving us an update. They are now the Sixers right now with 2:50 left are up 9-71 in the third quarter. Still plenty of basketball left to be played. Let's hope they can keep this pace up for sure. Declan, yeah, man, I don't know, Declan.
How's
I don't know.
Playing?
I can pull up the stats real quick.
21 and 6. He played really well in the first half when I was watching.
Right.
Second half, I didn't really get to watch much of the third quarter yet. But Harden's got 19. Embiid's
Max has got 23.
Yeah, so they're all the starting five are all playing fantastic tonight.
Yeah.
Doc Rivers must
Threes
have
as
got
well.
whipped them in shape.
I don't know. He
Well,
played.
I don't know. We'll see.
Furkan Korkmaz got minutes tonight, so I don't know.
Furkan got minutes. Let's go. No, see, this is why they're winning. This is why they're winning because Furkan got minutes.
You got
You guys
about
saw
3 minutes to play
back.
tonight.
3 minutes in the second quarter, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's why they're winning right there. Those 3 minutes right there that he probably did nothing is why they're winning.
Yeah, he had the worst plus minus on the team at a -4 during.
Clip
Well,
Central, I appreciate the updates, but I
energy
do
drinks.
have the game right in front of me. So I just letting you know, I do appreciate that, though. Thank you.
I think quarterback here, guys. I don't think Sam Darnold's the answer.
He's definitely not the answer. Nova's giving us a strong take. Giants.
Taking Kyle Hamilton here.
The pick is in,
This,
so we're
this
waiting.
is where the draft is like.
I don't
We
think they're
kinda
going to
knew
go
his first
safety
five.
again. 2 years in a
There were
row.
a couple guys we were like,
Could the Panthers take Evan Neal away from the Giants? That'd be great.
Could.
That'd be great.
But there's
I'm
Icky.
cool with
There's
it. I'm
Icky
cool
there
with
too,
it.
though. Like there's two
There's no
really
wrong
good
with
tackles.
that.
yeah, 1A. It's 1A and 1B.
Yeah.
They're zoning in on Malik Willis on the screen right now.
Okay.
That does not look like a guy though that just got word that he's getting drafted.
Yeah, does he have the phone to his head?
He's got his phone. He's texting down. Everybody's just kind of chilling.
He's probably
No.
freaking out. He's like, oh shit, I thought I was gonna go here. See, because after this, he's probably gonna fall.
Kenny
It's gonna be a
Pickett.
while before somebody picks him.
See, I feel like
Does Kenny Pickett marry that chick on screen with him, or is that like another Russell Wilson once he gets his big payday?
I don't know. I wouldn't marry the chick until after I got the paycheck.
Whatever happened to the chick that CeeDee Lamb had that stole his phone?
Oh my god, he pulled the phone away for her. That was so funny.
Right away. I want to know if he stayed with that chick or not.
Probably not.
I don't know. She might have been in it for the money.
Yeah, maybe. I think if he is still with her, probably for the money is what I'm thinking.
I think this may be a surprise here.
Yeah, I mean this could go a lot of ways here. They could take Kyle
Malik Willis
Hamilton.
may surprise me.
Yeah, we
Eagle Nation. Let's go.
Malik
What's up,
Willis.
Damarian?
That's what we have.
Damarian? What's going on? Go Birds.
Marion.
Damarian. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Way to go with the name.
Look at that. I see the Giants trading the 7th.
Equal new or
Here we go. Goodell's on the
Okay.
mic.
Tim Quanon.
I'm sorry. Is my feed a little ahead of yours right now? Because it's already been announced.
Yeah,
Quanon.
just like 2 seconds.
No, my bad. I'll wait 2 seconds next time until you guys say it.
You're good.
So tackle means Giants.
You said
take
it
tackle.
right. You said it right when he said icky. I'm yep. I'm like, yep, they took him.
Evan Neal's still on the
Over
board.
here.
Flipping between 3 screens right now.
Do you think
Neil's
you're
going.
going Neil here?
Yeah,
Evan
this
Neal.
is definitely Neil here.
Yeah.
Man, that puts this is
Yeah, this
that territory. Man,
What's we
the
got?
quarterback,
We got-
the wide
we
receiver,
had-
Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, we thought he fell.
It's setting up good right now.
Evan Neal. And then the Falcons are going to go wide receiver.
Bills goes to Atlanta.
Well, if the quarterbacks do fall, I think that puts Howie in a position to start looking at teams that are below them to start trading up. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here in these next couple of picks.
Well, the problem with the quarterbacks being there still is you're going to have to pay up more because they think you might be trading up for a quarterback.
Yeah.
Is it awful that I can say that I'm ready to turn the Sixers game off? This game's over.
Don't say
Not
that.
awful.
Please don't say that.
Don't say it, please.
I've been
They
known to
still
jinx.
have time to choke.
I've jinxed a few things before. They're up 22.
Just letting you guys know, I put in a bet for Sixers and 6, so they're going to lose. My bets don't hit.
They're going to hit tonight.
This game's over.
Oh, we got a
Okay,
Nigerian
so-
king. I like that.
Where's Cole at?
I got some intel about this 7th pick. So the Giants are actually shopping James Bradbury because reportedly he's so James Bradbury is a zone corner, and Wink Martindale loves to run the man blitzes, like all these exotic defenses, and basically to put it in layman's terms, James Bradbury is absolutely trash in man coverage. So they're trying to shop him, and if they do ship out this 7th pick, I do think that we'll see them put Bradbury in a package to get him out of there.
He's got a big contract still, doesn't he?
Yeah, but they can definitely get something for him because he deserves that money. Like he has no reason to ask for a pay cut.
Got them sources, y'all.
Yeah, I probably spent like an hour going through Twitter.
I don't know you, but do you have real sources, or are you one of those people that just says, "I have sources"?
Bro, trust me.
This one,
Ball Sack Sports.
This one, the one I just said is from Schefter. The one I just said is from Schefter.
Let's see. The pick is in right now, so we'll see what the.
That was pretty quick. That means they got exactly who they wanted, or a trade was made pretty quickly.
Bradbury's out.
No, I think they probably say if there was a trade.
Let's see what your call for taking here. Yeah, if the pick's in, there's him.
Yeah.
Evan Neal.
Who are the Eagles going to be abusing for the next 10 years?
Honestly.
Yeah, so they are shipping this pick out.
Let's go Eagles.
We see the Eagles on the board. Both picks.
Gavin believes the Giants will select Neal as well.
Yeah. It's
Neal
crazy
to
because
Giants.
usually they will wait out the whole 10 minutes just to see. That's always been the unwritten rule.
How do you know they're shipping it out?
They're not shipping it out.
They're not. No, there was. I'm guessing it's because of how the draft kind of went.
I bet you they probably wanted Sauce.
Real quick, Ian's got a great question. If Hamilton's there at 10, what do the Eagles do?
Yes, I would make a trade.
Get 'em.
I don't know what it costs to get him.
If you can get with the 15th, our 101 and Dillard.
That probably gets it done.
No, I'm not doing that.
Why not?
Because you're trading your primary backup tackle, a third-round pick, and a pretty high first-round pick to move up 5 spots. That's
Hamilton
too much.
he is a playmaking
Hamilton-
quarterback of the defense.
I'm not
All right,
sure
so-
about that. Look at where he made all
Not
his
sure.
plays. Look at the teams he made his plays against. They aren't big-time schools that he was playing when he was making those plays.
So as of right now, LaShawn McCoy is kind of stirring up the pot. He wants Kenny Pickett to the Birds. Obviously, the pick connection there.
Well, yeah. Oh, he's got the Neal thing already. You see that?
Yeah, I do
No
think they
quarterback.
go Neal. I think it's an easy pick.
There's those.
Why isn't Atlanta or Seattle linked to any quarterbacks at this point? Could they be quietly a quarterback like Malik Willis?
I do think that Seattle is going to be patient with that. I mean, they remember they got Russell
Evan
Wilson.
Neal to the Giants. Sorry, I
There
have
you
2
go.
seconds left, you guys.
Go, baby. Let's go.
Evan Neal.
Oh, I love that pick.
So
Dude,
the
I
Giants
hate
has got
to say
2 of the
it,
top 3 players in the draft.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. This is a
That's what
fantastic
happens when you
draft for
actually
Johnson.
fire your front office and hire a legit front office and coach. You make smart picks.
Yeah, because you know what I think.
The best move of the NFC East all offseason was their front office and coaching hire.
100%. 100%. I agree with that so much because you know what I think they weren't transparent about this, but the Giants their whole their front office, their coaching, apparently there was a ton of turmoil over the front office, and Giants fans, we were kind of in the dark about this, and that's kind of why we thought the only thing we needed was build this O-line. We feel like Jones is serviceable enough. That's why the fucking Giants fans saw the Giants making playoffs every year. We didn't know the front office was a mess as it was. We didn't like Dave Gettleman.
He only allowed 5 sacks.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. No, but Joe Shane, Brian Dable, I think you're right. I think that was the best thing we could have done.
These
Phil,
next 2 picks, we can see a quarterback.
wide receiver go off the board here?
I don't know. I mean, it's the Falcons. I mean, if I'm the Falcons, I'm getting a safety. I'm getting a lineman. You go.
I think
Gotta
Willis
replace-
to Atlanta makes a lot of sense.
They got to replace Calvin Ridley because they're not going to keep him.
Yeah, they do have to
They have
replace
no
the wide receiver.
receivers, dude. They have Alameda Zacchaeus as their
They
number
don't have a
1 wide
quarterback.
receiver.
Right.
Doesn't
Matter.
matter.
Marcus Mariota, quarterback.
The thing about the quarterback is they were saying that the Falcons would actually trade back later in the draft because they aren't willing to take a quarterback this high. But expect don't be surprised if the Falcons trade back up into the first round, try to get one of those lower tier quarterbacks like Matt Corral, Sam Howell. But here, I really do think they go wide receiver because
I think Mariota is actually a good bridge quarterback. He's not.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think that Willis has a couple years before he's actually going to play.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
think they're going to take?
And I think Willis to Atlanta, they've compared him to Michael Vick. It makes a lot of sense. If they want to get a flashy pick here,
I just haven't heard that. Maybe they're just being quiet. So,
well, I think a lot of people thought Willis was going 6.
I think Atlanta's going to drag this out for the full 10 minutes here.
They might. I really think they might be trying to trade this pick.
Yeah.
So here's a question. Now, this is at least from what I read and what I heard, that the Eagles tried to make a deal with the Falcons to get CeeDee Lamb a few years ago. And the Falcons did not want to do business with Howie Roseman. Does Howie Roseman try to get up here to 8, and the Falcons again say nope?
If they don't want him, I think 8's too high to move up right now.
I mean, Phil, can you trust Howie Roseman?
We have after that. We have the Seahawks, we have the Jets.
I mean, he's always dominated GMs in draft trades.
Exactly.
He really dominated the Cowboys last year by moving up a third round pick and getting a worse player.
Yeah, man.
Phil, I would love to be in a draft room with Howie for just for 15 minutes.
I would pay for that.
Here's one.
I would make a donation to the Eagles Autism Fund. I want to be in that. Yes. I would do it, man. No doubt.
So they are making the pick.
Okay.
They are making the pick.
Let's see what they do here.
I got it up on the screen. I'll hear it before you guys.
We had Jamison Williams going here.
That's
okay. I mean, it's the best wide receiver in the draft.
Yeah, I think we were talking about this before. I think with modern medicine and everything how it is nowadays,
I really think they're going over the Matt Ryan trade. Sorry.
Yeah. I think injuries is not as big of an impact as it used to be. We saw that with the Derek Stingley pick. He had that awful lip flank injury, and they still took him 3rd overall.
It's injury based off a position now instead of just injury in general. Wide receiver, it's different. Quarterback, you look at Sidney Jones, different kind of thing. But yeah, position matters when it comes to the injury big time now. I think teams realize that. Let's see what we got here. Come on now.
If I'm a Falcons fan, I think I want a receiver here. I like Garrett Wilson. We actually had Garrett. I think we had Garrett going a little higher, but I'd like Garrett Wilson. I like Jameson Williams.
If I'm the GM, any of these teams at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I'm taking Kyle Hamilton. I know you don't like it, but I'm taking Kyle Hamilton at this point of the draft if I'm any of these GMs.
I think Kyle Hamilton makes sense around this pick. I think Seahawks may take him.
Yeah.
Because they build themselves on their corner safeties a lot.
Right. Yeah. I think. Let's see right here.
He's at the podium. I got it muted, and
Don't ruin it yet. Don't ruin it.
Oh, I just said it. Did you not hear it?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Woo!
Okay. So here we go. We got. So not that.
Does he have a bum ankle too? He's limping.
He's
limping there.
No, it's just because he sucks.
Now,
Drake London.
So Drake London is heading to the Atlanta Falcons with the number 8 overall pick.
Carter, that's huge for the Eagles.
That was that's one of your like key moments. Like that is great for the Eagles because now is wide open for them to trade up.
That is a terrible pick.
Yeah, it is.
That means at 15 you could get Wilson, Olave, or Williams at 15. No doubt about it.
Yeah, it's because that's wide open right there.
If they want a receiver, they can get one now.
Right. Here's your thing. Yeah. Let's trade 18 and whatever, move up to get Hamilton or whoever, and then still get your wide receiver at 15.
So that's a real question. How far is Kyle Hamilton going to be dropping here? I mean, you saw Stingley and Sauce get reached on a little bit. So where does this leave Kyle Hamilton?
I think he goes one of these next two picks.
Hamilton really has the ability to drop here, just because there's a lot of teams that do not need safety. But it's also a situation.
Remember when Isaiah Simmons felt like he did?
Yeah,
that's what it's feeling like right now. And that's kind of a comparable guy to Hamilton.
Can I say that if you look at these teams, if Seattle doesn't take him, he could conceivably fall to 15 if somebody else doesn't trade up for him.
Right.
Because a
I
lot of
don't
these
know
other
if he
teams.
falls to 15, but he'll fall a little bit. I
Well,
feel like somebody will trade up for him. He's that good of a talent.
The Jets just drafted a cornerback, so they're not going to go cornerback safety. Washington's going to go wide receiver. Minnesota's going to go defensive line. Houston drafted.
You know where he's going. You know where he's going. Washington.
Yeah.
Washington.
They're going to draft a wide receiver, especially if Williams or Olave or Wilson is any of them are there. They're taking a wide receiver. That's all they've talked about is a wide receiver to pair with Scary Terry. I'm telling you.
I would, if I were them, that defense would be really, really scary with him, especially with Chase Young.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that.
I hate this. I hate this with the basketball stuff. He's a football player. I don't care if he can dunk.
So the Seattle Seahawks are now on the clock. Curious.
Okay, so
go with this pick.
We actually had Jermaine Johnson going here originally. Let's see.
Still.
Because Jermaine Johnson, I really think this dude's underrated.
Are they really trading DK Metcalf? If they are really trading DK Metcalf, then they take a wide receiver here.
I doubt they're trading. They would have traded DK already.
This is how it usually goes, and I think this is the situation here. I think they're listening to calls, and I really think when teams do that, when they're listening to calls, I think that stirs up a lot of rumors, and that opens the ability, and everyone's like, oh my God, they're trading. They're just listening to the calls. I don't think that means they hate DK Metcalf and they want to get him the hell out of Seattle. But, I think – you were saying?
They don't want to pay.
I think –
yeah. He is not Larry Fitzgerald. He is not Larry Fitzgerald.
Is that what they just said?
Yeah.
I haven't all the shows, all the channels muted.
Who is Larry Fitzgerald?
Who?
Drake London.
Yeah, they were
Drake
comping Drake London.
Oh, come on, man. Drake London is like J-Jaw.
I think Drake London, if he's good with Pitts next to him, that's going to be scary. But if he's not good, it's J-Jaw at the 8th overall pick. What's the Sixers score?
It is 104 to 88 as James Harden just nailed a three.
James Harden did something?
Dude,
James Harden's got 22 right now, so
I think
James Harden's played really well.
He's got 3 threes so far.
Yeah, 104-81. My screen says that might be on delay. That one. You've got 94 points from the starters tonight, 104 total. The bench is pretty much not doing anything, which is good.
Trial with Cliff. That'd be fun.
I think
MM1 prods. That is Jizzle.
Yeah, I think. All right, so let's talk about the Seahawks pick for a minute. I think they could go a couple different ways here. They've been trying to fix that O line for a long time. I do think Cross is falling right here. I think they could go Cross if they wanted to. We had Jermaine Johnson going to the Seahawks because Jermaine Johnson has been falling down draft boards. He is a really underrated guy. He was actually, I believe he was in Last Chance U.
They had the Eagles mock to Jermaine Johnson 2 months ago.
Yeah, then he shot up draft boards a little bit.
Yeah. I hate everybody from Florida State, so I just can't root for anybody.
Yeah.
No comment on why, but I just won't root for anybody from Florida
Come
State.
on.
Why not?
I can't say
We have time.
There's literally no amount of alcohol or things that are in my pocket right now that will get me to say it live on the air.
All right, I'll come to your pizza shop and find you.
I guess this is a good question to ask because we had Gavin and Demarion asking as well. As of right now, through 7 picks, who do you think the Eagles will select at 15?
I think one of my guys, either Williams or Hamilton, will get taken at 15.
Dude, I can see Hamilton going here with the Seahawks. Best available. They need a lot of help at different positions.
Jameson Williams is going to be an Eagle.
And I can see the 49ers snagging 2 first-round picks. I see them sending Jimmy G to Houston and Deebo Samuels to the Packers. That's a lot of moves on one night for one team.
I don't see Jimmy G going to Houston. I think they stick with Davis Mills for now. He wasn't terrible last year. He was okay. I think they'll stick with him for a couple years.
Let me get the screen up here. I'm still coming
Don't
back.
ruin it this time.
Oh, I'm ruining it.
We should have the screen on the
Desmond
screen.
Riddler?
I think there's a problem having it on the screen because it'll get taken
Yeah,
down by
take it down.
whoever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. YouTube, especially with YouTube, yeah.
All right, so you were talking about Debo. I got a report from Schefter. 49ers will likely not deal Debo Samuel tonight as it will require multiple teams in line to make it happen. Possibly tomorrow or in these 3 days, but that's just what I'm hearing from Schefter.
It'll have to be picks for next year's draft.
It would either have to be picks for next year's draft or day 2/day 3 picks.
Which I doubt they would do that for Debo Samuel.
Yeah, I don't think they would do that for. So he has
Kyle
requested a
Hamilton looks
trade.
pissed.
After Insight live from Jizzle's DMs, we're here for it, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Adam Schefter. Thank you. Yeah.
Chisel Schefter.
Yeah, Chisel
I
Schefter.
didn't know we knew somebody that had Adam Schefter's phone number.
Yeah, man. Ain't that
Yeah.
wild?
Pretty awesome. Man.
Joe
Yeah,
letting
man.
us
I got
know
all
that
the connects.
London Drake was a reach at pick number 8.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yes, London Drake, not Drake.
All
London.
right.
You're right.
Let's see here.
London Drake, that is correct.
Zooming on the state. Here comes Roger.
Like Drake, but in London instead of Toronto.
Believes that Malik Willis will be the 9th overall pick. We will see.
I said Atlanta or Seattle should be in the market for a quarterback.
All right, everyone. Who do we think here?
Carson
Pick is
Wentz.
in.
I think
Malik
Hamilton.
Willis.
Hamilton? You think Hamilton? What do you think?
I think Hamilton.
Willis. Somebody's getting hugged. Charles Cross, offensive
Okay.
tackle. State.
Okay. That's what I was saying before. I like that pick. I love the pick.
We like this for the Eagles. We like this for the Eagles.
Yeah, you know what? This draft, we were saying before they might have a shot at maybe one guy. I think both picks.
Johnson may be there. Karlaftis may be
Exactly,
there.
100%.
Hamilton may be
Last
there.
will be there at 18.
So at the 9th pick in the NFL draft, the Seahawks select Charles Cross, a offensive tackle out of Mississippi State.
I'm not sure how good he's going to be.
Well, he's got
But
time
we'll
to
see.
develop out in Seattle. It's clear they're going a bit of a rebuild in Seahawks land.
I thought there was a shot that Willis went there. That's one thing that hasn't worked out well for the Eagles yet is none of these quarterbacks have gone at all.
Yeah. That's
It also
fair
scares
point.
me at 15 if Malik Willis is there. I do not want them taking him.
Well, I just
Yeah,
think
you know
that,
what?
that Howie Roseman could be looking at moving down because there's going to be some teams looking to move up for one of these.
No
quarterbacks.
way I would move
It's
down.
hard.
Not now.
I don't know
That would
if
be
you
good.
can get a haul. If you
I
can get a
would.
haul
I
like
would
if you
move
can get a
down.
haul like the Giants did last year, 100% you do that. 100% you trade back,
Let me
especially when
say
you have
it.
a pick 3 picks later.
I will move down as long as we can stay in the first.
Look, we're at
Oh,
pick
yeah,
10 right now. Let me just name the top 10 guys on ESPN's big board. Garrett Wilson, Hamilton, Davis, Williams, Jermaine Johnson, Olave, McDuffie, Penning, Hill, Dean. They're your and Lloyd, top 11 guys. And there's only 5 picks to the Eagles. You could pick any of those 10, 11 guys, and that would be a successful first pick for the Eagles.
McDuffie would piss me off.
Picks.
Well,
All right,
I'm
don't
saying,
do Sidney Jones.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of options there with 10, 11 guys with only 5 picks to go. You don't need to move up.
Look at these
Unless
highlights.
you're
Okay, he's up
dead
against
set
a nobody, pushing a nobody.
Yeah,
around.
pushing a nobody.
Hey,
Throws to a nobody for a touchdown.
LSU, some nobody backup.
Yeah, so
We're less than 8 minutes to go.
look at the how he
Switches
locks down that NFL third stringer.
Yeah, pushes down a nobody. Guy didn't know how to pursue. I don't know. I don't see him being that good.
No, but I do like this pick. The Seahawks have been trying to fix that O-line for a long time. And you know what? Like this, they got a haul for Russell Wilson.
It's the right pick. I just don't think he's a. It's not a sexy pick. Yeah.
SSB Kiz says Eagles get Wilson, then he retracted and said the Jets will get Wilson. So he's got Wilson on the move here.
4 minutes left for the Jets. I
Yeah,
can see the
the
Jets.
Jets-
Williams a
This
lot.
is,
Anyway,
I definitely think there's either a receiver or Hamilton going here.
We got Sauce getting a receiver here.
The Jets are not trading for Debo Samuel. This is a wide receiver right here.
Jizzle Sports All-Star letting you know that the Giants had a good draft so far.
They
Yeah.
have had a good draft. I agree with
They
that.
had a very good
They're
draft.
the winners of this draft so far.
Yeah, I think with those 2 picks, they had the best draft they possibly could. they got the guys I wanted to get really. Because I was saying, take Neal at 5, take Thibodeau at 7. I think the way this draft fell.
The Jets look really happy right now. The Jets
because I bet they just got a receiver. They got the best receiver in the draft.
I think Garrett. What do you think? I think Garrett Wilson.
I think it's either Wilson or Williams. Yeah.
They probably wanted him. Hey, they just showed something.
All right. Can we not spoil this one this time, Phil?
I am now excited that I can spoil this for you every time. It makes me really happy.
I don't care. It's literally 2 seconds late. It's 2 seconds late. Don't worry about it.
Is he gonna get fired? You want to fight? I saw how small you are.
I don't care. You see Rocky? Have you seen Rocky? Yeah, Rocky was 5'7". I'm 5'7". I can fight too. He's Italian.
Have you seen
Dude, I grew up watching Ric Flair. I'm the dirtiest player in the game, my friend.
I'll take your knees out. I know Timmy Totos.
I was an all-conference wrestler.
No one cares.
I was definitely not that.
I'll drop you.
Let's go. Here we go. Come on now.
User killing me.
Who goes? Which wide receiver goes here?
I think I have Wilson. We like Wilson here.
I hope it's Wilson.
Now we did have Jameson Williams going before.
Yeah, we had Williams going to the Falcons. So I think I really this draft is wide open for a lot of teams. If I'm a fan of a team, Washington, Vikings, Texans, Ravens, I'm excited because this draft is wide open for a lot of teams in that middle section area.
MM1 Prod wants to clarify that Kata is actually 5'2" and not 5'7".
Let's go back to the picture and measure it out. I'm 6'2", so I'll let you go on that. All right, Goodell's at the podium.
Let's see. Here we go.
Look at my reaction. Ah! We're still good. We're still good, Eagles fans.
Okay, Garrett Wilson.
That's who I. That was my favorite receiver in this draft, but I knew he was
as long as Washington doesn't take Jameson Williams, he might still be there 15 for the Eagles.
I really
think they're gonna.
I actually like his suit.
We're setting up for Hamilton to go right here.
State, guys, so it's fine.
You like that suit there, Parcero?
I actually do like that suit.
You like the two-tone suit there?
I do. I like the buttons too. That's like very popular now.
I don't swagger to rock something like that.
Kyle Hamilton is going to go to the Washington Redskins.
I agree.
It's not the Redskins anymore.
What? They just compared Wilson and Lynn Swan.
Yeah,
do they know what year we're in?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure 90% of people watching right now don't know who Lynn Swan is.
I know who he is. I can't give an opinion on that.
Wasn't he governor of Pennsylvania at one point? Or was I mistaken on that?
Lynn Swan?
Yeah, I know he got into politics. Stallworth, one of those.
Why would they comp somebody that old?
I don't. I think because he's a leaping ability. Lynn had some hops back in those days.
He's going to be a very solid player.
No wonder why Terry Bradshaw had 4 Super Bowls. Lynn Swan, Stallworth, Franco Harris.
Oh, there goes Brisker.
Really good offensive
Porter.
I'm loving this draft so far. This is one of the most entertaining drafts I've ever watched.
Yeah, I'm glad I could make it entertaining for you, my friend.
He won quick against a Maryland receiver.
You're a funny guy.
DLF snag. Take
Brady. Do I abuse you? Yeah, no one's gonna get that one.
Never mind. That's AJ Terrell.
Straight to the
Eagles.
I love this. He's gonna be. I don't know why they had him with 77 athleticism. He ran a 4.38.
I do think Garrett Wilson was the best receiver in the draft.
I like Williams. I do. I think he fits well with the Eagles.
I think Jameson Williams is the best wide receiver in the draft. The only reason he's not is the injury. Jameson Williams, if it weren't for that injury, he was the #1 wide receiver last year coming into this year.
I disagree with you, but
Voorhees, what's your take on Treylon Burks?
I like Treylon Burks, but I don't. I want the Eagles to get a wide receiver 1.
Trade.
Malik Willis is going to New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans just jumped up.
Okay. This may be handled. Didn't they lose Williams?
Yeah, they did to Baltimore.
They did. They lost Williams?
Yeah.
And
this may be Kyle Hamilton here. It's either Kyle Hamilton or Malik Willis.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's
who are we mocking to the Saints? Well, we had the Saints
Yeah,
back
Saints
in.
back in.
Ian, I hope you changed your mind here now with the Saints now on the clock.
Saint Pickett. We had Pickett go to the Saints.
Yeah, we had Pickett go to the Saints, but I don't think
Friend
it's Pickett
here
here.
Is anybody else
fine with the
surprised?
Charles Cross pick.
Anybody surprised it took this long to get a trade to happen?
Not per se. This has been a surprising draft to me. You had 4 defensive players getting selected right to start off. I still think the Stingley to 3 was, I still think Stingley was more of a surprise than Trayvon Walker. But
those are maybe the most unpredictable top 5 we've seen in a long time. We got 3 of them. We predicted
We got
Walker
Neal too, and we got Neal too. Just the wrong.
MM1
Yeah,
prod.
yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean that the Saints still won't pick a quarterback. Like you said, that's a 2-year
Yeah.
deal. So
Well, and-
they could
and-
draft a quarterback, just develop and sit behind James.
Wi-
I know that's
Willis
not
is
the
a
best quarterback
developmental
that's in front of,
Willis is a
but
developmental
you
guy.
could still get a guy here who can sit there. For
I
a
think
couple
they
of
want
weeks.
Kyle Hamilton because what's his name retired.
I mean, they need a lot. I mean,
The
basically.
safety
Well,
retired.
they lost Williams and Jenkins, so there's a shot. There's a shot.
I hope
Do we
not.
have any? Look up the details.
I'm gonna be upset if it's Hamilton here because I still want. Why are they taking the full 10 minutes? The clock is still ticking on them. Did they just trade up and not know? You would think they'd be able to make that pick right away.
Redskins or Commanders.
So does that mean the Raiders are now? What was it 16th? Are they 16th now?
Yeah.
They are.
Can we
16th.
can we get an update on the Sixers, please?
Yes,
So right now
sir.
it is 112 to 85 with 6:23 left. Fourth.
115 to 87.
You got the advanced streams tonight.
Yeah, dude, I got 3 plugs plugged in to make sure I got the extra.
I need your stream service.
Dude, the stream service stuck ass here, man. Actually, it's Fios. It's not the worst on.
Yeah, I got that Xfinity.
Shefty's slacking tonight.
Yeah.
Fire Shefty.
Yeah, can't we hire like Woj to do the NFL draft with the Woj bomb or something?
Yeah, Woj is awesome.
Woj is an asshole, though.
But he's good
This
though.
This 16th overall pick has bounced
Rappaport
around
has
for a couple
reported
of
on it. Washington Mariners trading back from number 11, source said. Nothing. Saints are on the clock. Come on.
Yeah.
Ooh, Shefty.
Really cracking going on in the tweet.
This is taking them long to even get this pick in. I'm surprised.
To be fair, this is what teams normally do. This is a new thing that we've seen.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck Sean.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Right. So Albert Breer. Albert Breer said the Saints are trading 16 and a 3rd rounder and a 4th rounder to Washington for the 11th pick.
That's
So the
it.
3rd rounder, 4th rounder.
Who could it
Wow.
be? Who could the Saints
Kyle
possibly
Hamilton.
If that's all it took to move up for Kyle Hamilton, man, I'll be pissed at Howie Roseman.
Yeah, but the Eagles were not trading with the Commanders. Let's be real here. They were never going to trade with the Commanders.
That's fine. That's fair. But they could have moved up with the Jets at 10.
Yeah, but you don't know what the Jets wanted. We
Yeah.
only went by
If they wanted
speculation.
Wilson. Wilson wasn't going to be there at 15.
I'm okay with not moving up. I don't need to give up picks.
I'm all right with this.
I just wanted Hamilton or Williams. So, as names come off the board here,
We still got a
more
chance.
Guys, you know who else the Saints lost this offseason? Terrell Armstead.
They did.
That's going to be a gaping hole in that team.
What left tackles are available?
We actually had.
Still the best available. That's the thing.
I don't.
You know,
think-
they really didn't give up that much. Well, that 120 is a pretty high 4th round pick.
All I know is they're showing the Saints war room right now. That don't look like a bunch of happy people in there. It's not like they're excited here or anything like that.
The pick is in right now
means
for the
it's a pick.
Saints.
Would they have traded up for Penning though?
I don't think you trade up for. Maybe you trade up for tackle.
Because we had in our mock draft, we
I
had
think
Penning going to
Hamilton
them.
makes a lot of sense here.
It
I know you guys are going to be
it,
pissed.
it unfortunately makes sense here.
Yeah, because Hamilton is falling.
They're zooming in on the stage.
But I mean, New Orleans was looking for a wide receiver before, so
Michael Thomas probably playing there this year.
Michael Thomas
Playing?
likes to rehab at my school all the time.
Saints, you suck.
Sixers up 29.
Make the pick.
4 minutes left in the game. Can I
Bro, I
close
just
this?
cashed in my bet.
Yeah, you can now. Okay, it's 4 minutes now.
4 minutes.
Once it's over, though, I'm gonna have to make a TikTok bitching at Raptors fans.
Rodgers coming out with 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. One of them.
Boo!
Dude, did they just bring people out to?
Is that Tony Gonzalez?
It's
Dude, they
not
got
Tony
somebody with
Gonzalez.
a Chiefs jersey on out
It
there
is
for the
Tony
Saints.
Gonzalez.
Why?
That-
Why?
Tony Gonzalez.
Austin
and-
Eckler for the Saints.
Why are they out here?
Yeah, why are these guys in Chiefs and Chargers gear for the Saints pick? Makes literally no sense.
Because there's no real Saints fans.
Amazon Prime Video.
This is
They're
weird.
promoting Amazon Prime. This is your Amazon Prime announce team, probably, or something like that.
It's all about the advertising bucks.
That's all it's about. Oh man, back to
Oh,
the
they signed
Sixers game.
Marcus May.
They
may
got
not
a
go with
bandage
safety.
on Joel Embiid's head. Joel Embiid just took an elbow above the right eye, and it was not a flop. It was a legit Patrick Siakam left
I just saw
elbow.
that.
Eye.
They should
Damn.
have fought.
Yeah, aren't they boys?
I don't know if they're boys, just because they're
You're
swimming
up.
the same
You're up.
place.
You're up.
Dude,
You're up.
Joel's just taking a fucking beating.
Dude, they're up 29 with 4 minutes left. He should have been in the game.
I don't think
No
Saints
one
fans-
cares.
I don't think Saints fans would be happy to see Tony Gonzalez, seeing as he was a
Who's that other
superstar.
dude up? Who's that other dude up there?
Division rival for them.
Who's the bald dude?
Austin Eckler.
Is that Eckler?
Austin Eckler.
I could.
Yeah.
He could walk right in here right now, and I wouldn't have known that was Austin Eckler.
Dude, he's strong as shit.
It's fine. All right. Tony Gonzalez is still talking. Whoever's on the clock now is getting extra time.
I didn't know there was diehard Chargers fans.
There's Chargers
That's
fans.
because the only fans they have are diehard.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If I could
It's
pick any
shit.
country to move to, it would be San Diego. If money wasn't an option. Not that the
I'm
Chargers.
moving to Florida.
Well, I am already moving there. That's just a matter
No,
of
come
time.
to South Carolina.
I might have to come visit Jizzle.
While we got some time, let me tell you about the absolute offensive stud Isaiah Likely out of my school, Coastal Carolina. This dude is a stud. This dude will change any offense that
Who?
brings him in. I'm here to
Exactly.
spread the good word of Isaiah Likely.
Who?
Isaiah
guys,
Likely.
It's my last
Who?
year to get drafted. Let's tag the Eagles to draft me.
Draft me at the 7th.
All right, now we're getting. All right, Roger's ready to talk now. All right. Who we get
Don't
here?
ruin this.
Well, my facial expression will ruin it if I don't even say it.
I'm not looking at you.
All right.
Okay,
Wow.
okay.
Okay,
I'm
that
okay
makes
with
sense.
that.
That
Now-
actually makes sense.
Did
right.
I mock him to the
We
Eagles?
did.
No, we mocked him to the Packers.
I would not trade up for a wide receiver, but hey.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
It's
that.
good,
That's a little bit of reach to me, but
Is Chris Olave worth a 3rd and a 4th round pick?
Here's what
I don't think so. I don't even think he's as good as Dotson, but I'm a homer.
Here's what I'm thinking. I think that Olave, while he may have not been, I think he was the 3rd best receiver in this draft. Chris Olave was the most NFL-ready wide receiver in this entire draft.
He's the best route runner.
100%.
He's a
I think this pick
tremendous
makes so much
compliment.
sense.
Can I break
You
all
know,
your
that's
hearts?
almost what he is. He is almost like a Michael Thomas.
Yeah, really.
Olave
I
is
think-
the
I think-
best. Olave is the best route runner in the draft.
Yes, I was just about to say
By
that.
far.
He's a
I think
fantastic
Dotson's better
route
route runner.
runner.
I would do that in a
Yeah,
heartbeat.
yeah.
Should the Eagles offer the 15th and a 5th round pick to the Vikings if Hamilton is available? We
Absolutely.
know that the Vikings would definitely not
Absolutely,
make a
but
move
they
with
will
the
not.
Eagles,
They
but-
will not accept that trade. That is robbery.
You know, I'm
can't
just going to tell you guys right now, the Eagles with the 15th pick are going to take Jordan Davis and break all our hearts here. They're going to pay.
No,
You don't want Jordan Davis?
No, I like Jordan Davis, but everybody wants the wide receiver.
Jordan-
I want Kyle Hamilton. Jordan Davis is going to be the pick at 15 here.
Jordan. If they see, here's the thing though. They take Jordan Davis over Kyle Hamilton. I'm going to be pissed.
Right,
If they
exactly.
take Jordan Davis after Kyle Hamilton's gone, fine. I get it.
If they
You
take
need
Jordan
another
Davis
tackle.
over Jameson Williams, would you be pissed?
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that. I'm not as high on Jameson Williams as other people are. I think Jameson Williams is going to be a
I
fine
love
receiver.
Jordan
I don't think he's the best receiver in the draft. I'm just
A
gonna be
month
real
or
with
2 ago, he was going in the top 10, Jordan Davis. So
What's up,
I'd be okay
Dukesburg?
with
Thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah.
The problem I had with Jordan Davis is that when I watched him play a couple times, Wow, Detroit just straight up. Detroit's taking Malik Willis.
Ooh,
I think
we
Detroit's
got
taking
another
Malik Willis.
trade.
This is
Look
big.
at this.
This is
Let me
big.
text my boy. I'm going to
This may
text.
be no, it
Charlie.
might be Hamilton.
Hamilton's falling here.
This
What
is
if-
a huge value. They have
what
to
if
trade up
Detroit-
pretty high.
I
to
just
get
texted
32.
Sully. We'll see what happens here with
What if
Sully here.
Detroit traded up to get Williams?
Whew.
Wide receiver run.
Yeah.
We
That's
have
what
not seen a
Hey,
quarterback
what did I say?
go.
Wide receiver
I think
runs.
if- I want to know what this deal is, but I think if you're trading up to 12, I think they want Willis.
This has got it. I don't think you trade up this high for a safety,
Yeah.
but I might be wrong.
Yeah, but
Were they
who was going to
31 or
take
32?
Will? Why would they trade up when Willis was not going to get taken by any of these teams? Minnesota.
Because they had pick 32.
Well, hold on.
Probably
We had
pick-
Willis.
Houston's the next pick. Houston may very well have taken it.
Houston
Well,
is going
I mean,
with Davis
Houston
Mills.
has-
They already.
Yeah, Houston
already
has
said.
Mills. They're sold on Mills. Well, who needs a QB?
Nobody.
You might be
In
right.
front of them. They could have traded up.
Yo,
with,
I don't know what's going on here, but I just saw an Ian Rappaport tweet. The Eagles are on the clock at number 13.
What?
It says, here is the Eagles trade. They are on the clock at number 13.
So it's not Detroit.
No,
That-
Detroit's
that's-
at 12. Detroit's at 12. So Detroit took somebody. Now the Eagles are on the clock.
That's what Ian Rappaport. Here is the Eagles trade. They are on the clock at number 13.
Well, okay. The Lions just traded for the 12th overall pick. So that
So Lions are 12. Lions took
Lions-
their
So
picks.
the Eagles traded for the 13th.
Yeah, Eagles trade. And I'm getting other texts from other people that they think that Jordan Davis is going to Detroit.
I'm not
My boy
listening
Sully
anymore.
said he hopes Jordan Davis is the pick at 13 or 12.
All right, real quick, guys. We want to welcome on in another
I
SM
can't hear what you
member.
guys are
Please
saying.
welcome
It's just going
Dylan into the live show.
Hold on. I got
What's up?
Hold on. I got one more DSM member with me.
Let's go.
Hey, what's up, George? There's George.
Fellas, did they really just move up to 13?
They
Tell
did.
me it's
That's
Kyle
what
it's
Hamilton.
looking like it.
That's what it looks
Detroit's
like.
taking a quarterback here. They're taking
My hope-
Yeah, we got
Don't
My
let
hope
Kyle
is that
Hodge
people
yet.
traded.
There we go.
They're
We
taking
got
I
the
hope
word.
Eagles just trade up to 15.
Phil, do you have details on the pick on the trade? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to
Eagles just
refresh
trade up to
Twitter
13.
as
Let's see
we
who they take.
So,
knows this. They're taking a quarterback.
all right, Eagles fans in here. Eagles traded up. What is your best situation? What is your nightmare situation?
Malik Willis. Nightmare.
Malik Will
Nightmare?
nightmares.
Malik
No, I
Willis,
think
nightmare.
Phil's gonna get his Kyle Hamilton.
Here we go. Hold on. It better be Kyle Hamilton. We
And
got
it's
the
going to be.
The thing is
I
in.
guarantee,
Let's see what
I
they take.
guarantee-
And it's gonna go crazy, right? If we get Kyle Hamilton.
Quarterback.
guys, this is the Detroit pick coming in right now. Just so you know, as well.
Yeah.
Just here, Detroit. Please be Malik Willis. So
Wow,
that-
Jameson.
Williams?
Jameson Williams.
What?
Wow.
Dude,
That means
if
Eagles traded up to
fellas.
get Malik Willis.
I think they
if
saw
this
an
is not
opportunity.
Kyle Hamilton,
get
I'm
one of the
opening
best
up my front
receivers.
door and launching my phone onto the highway.
All right, that's what I'm saying. The Eagles are now on the clock. Eagles fans, what is your best situation? What is your nightmare situation?
Well, I wanted
First
Jameson
off,
Williams.
I want to know if they traded 15 up to 13 or 18 up to 13.
Yeah. Let's get.
Wait,
let's see what
we're
this
about to
deal
find
is.
out, I'm sure, Phil. They'll share the details in
Don't
a
dare
second.
say who they pick because I gotta have a real reaction here.
Right.
I can't believe Jameson Williams to the Lions. That's great. That's great.
4.5.
I think that's fantastic. I think they saw an opportunity to get one
You
of the best
came out of
receivers in the draft.
Came out of the first round with Hutchinson and
I
Williams.
honestly
Phil.
don't think he's that cool of a fighter.
Yeah, fantastic draft. I fantastic for the city of Detroit. You know,
Phil,
Dude,
you
I'm-
know
I'm-
how I feel about Howie in the past.
Yeah.
If he just moved up for Kyle Hamilton, I will
All
kiss
right,
his
so
ass
the
for the
Eagles-
rest of time.
Eagles just announced their
Philly
trade.
will lick Howie's
Eagles trade-
ass.
Listen to this. Yo, I'm not lying. The Eagles gave up a lot to move up 2 spots.
What'd they give
gave
up?
what's the deal?
15, 124, 162, and 166.
Wow.
They
Oh,
traded
wow.
3 picks plus 15. That better
They
be
gave up 4 picks to move up
Yeah.
2 spots.
well three like late picks and 15, which means it's either Hamilton or Malik Willis right here.
They're going to
Yeah,
take
it's
a
either a quarterback or Hamilton.
They're taking a
It's either
quarterback.
Is that
If it's Malik Willis, I'm literally
Jason, if they take a quarterback, where DSM's in shambles.
dude, if they take a quarterback, I literally am leaving the show right now if they take.
Yeah.
Let me say this as a Giants fan.
We're
I
ending
do
this
think
right
we Kyle and I went to the Giants
can
Eagles
I
game
ask
where
you a question?
Jalen Hurts stole.
Can
Yes.
I ask you guys a question real quick before you go any further? Is it possible that the Eagles won Jameson Williams and they didn't know that Detroit was trading up ahead of them?
Very fair question. Very fair.
Huh?
I think that's
I'm
possible.
asking you. And if that's the case, did we just screw ourselves?
Very
Possibly.
Trading up.
Possibly.
Because they probably heard the Detroit trade was going through and thought Malik
Well,
Willis was there.
Yeah, I think it's gonna depend big
I
time
think
what
our
they actually
target
want
was
to take
Jameson
here.
Williams.
Yeah,
And I think,
Take Hamilton, bro. You better fucking take Hamilton.
well, now you have to take Hamilton.
Yeah, you kind of if they are sold on Jalen Hurts, and we went to a game.
This is Malik
Hurts-
Willis. I'm done. I'm
It
walking
says
the
the
fuck
Eagles
out.
pick two.
We'll take Malik
They haven't
Willis right
even
now. I'm
got
walking the fuck
through
out. I'm taking the jersey off him out.
Yeah. I think that if you're an Eagles,
They're going
fan,
to
I
a
think the
commercial?
nightmare situation is Malik Willis right here. However, I will say that we are at the 13th pick and no quarterback has gone yet.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Matt Corral.
Yeah, it's gonna be Kyle Hamilton or Jordan Davis. I guarantee.
Yeah.
There's a chance it's Jordan Davis.
Just for anyone that's
Jordan
unaware,
Davis would be a
Philadelphia
fantastic replacement
76ers
for
just
Fletcher
won by
Cox.
35 points.
Zach Berman already said it's Jordan Davis. Derek Gunn just said it's Jordan Davis. Everybody is saying on Twitter right now, all the beat reporters.
All right,
that
then.
it's
Then I'm hopping off now. Then.
No,
Yeah,
if it's
I'm
for
not-
Jordan
yeah.
Davis, that's not really because you could have
Dude, if that means
easily
it's
had a
like-
15
Yeah,
selected
makes sense.
Jordan
Kyle
Davis.
Hamilton's falling
This has to
below.
be Kyle Hamilton. If this,
Wait,
I feel
Phil, are they
5%
saying that like off of
picks.
hunch, or they're saying that's what they're hearing?
That's what they're hearing. It all
That's-
says.
yeah,
that's
I
what
mean,
they're
I'm
hearing.
hopping off then in a second.
Yeah, I'm hopping off too.
Everybody's saying they hear it's Jordan Davis.
Do you hear this? Derek,
What
are
Jones,
you
Davis,
everybody
that's a
everybody
good
is
pick
saying
right
short
there.
game.
It's
You gotta be kidding me.
No chance. What if we get no chance?
Yeah, yo,
we think-
dude,
Is the pick in?
yeah.
Pick is in.
It's in. They just haven't announced it.
No, I know, but like I know on Twitter sometimes it gets leaked.
Wait, it's Malik Willis.
Yeah.
What?
My friends at the draft. You just said Eagles both move Malik Willis.
No,
Are you really going to commercial? Come on.
There ain't no
Always
Jordan.
damn
Guys,
commercial when we're up there.
Guys, I gotta know what is it?
No, he is.
No.
Literally
no.
every single person is saying
No.
that
Don't
it's
you
Jordan
spoil
Davis.
nothing. I hate when the picks get spoiled.
The only way I'm good with it is if Hamilton
no, I
keeps
don't
slipping
want
to
to hear
18.
Hamilton's over 18, man. There's no way.
I'm on.
Why,
And
why could he
hold on,
possibly
you're
be slipping?
You're telling me he moved 4 picks to move up 2 spots for Jordan Davis?
Or 2 spots. He moved from 15 to 13.
No,
No,
but he
he's-
moved 4 picks.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's how much he must have wanted that dude, man.
Right.
I
Yeah,
guess-
guys, I'm not gonna lie. If they're wrong and it's Kyle Hamilton or whoever, I apologize for this. But if this is Jordan Davis, I never want to hear out of another person's mouth how Howie Roseman is a fine GM and he does a great job. I mean that with all my heart.
I mean, he
Yeah,
just can't
I-
draft. We've known this.
Dude, I actually really think what Jason said was correct. They
What?
moved up before they
I
heard
think they wanted
Detroit.
Jameson Williams.
That they moved up because they wanted James Williams. Detroit screwed them. I really believe that.
They got screwed.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, but here's my point. It doesn't matter if he got screwed.
You have to have a plan
If
B.
you move, hold on. If you moved up and you're the guy you wanted to pick before, you don't turn around and take Jordan Davis at 13.
I agree
All
with
right,
you.
we don't know that yet. We don't know if he's selecting Jordan Davis.
Dude, I'm telling
I
you,
understand, but in this day and
89.9%.
age, picks are leaked from sources on social media very early. And if Berman and Gunn and all is hearing it, almost positive it's that pick.
By the way, the Detroit trade. Okay, so for them to move up, they gave up 32, 34, and 66 to get pick 12, and they got pick 46. So pick 12 and 46 for 32, 34, and 66. It's not a bad deal. They pick
I don't
up
like
pick
this, boys.
6. They get
Everybody
Jameson
did
Williams.
TikTok. I don't like this. And there's another ad. Keep the ads going, huh? Keep the ads going.
What are you guys watching?
I'm not listening.
Kyle's want to hear it.
What are they
I
watching?
don't want to hear nothing until the pick's over. I'll go bitch about it once it's done.
It's Jordan Davis, guys.
Dumb.
No, I already know.
I may have
Dumb.
to just stick myself in the damn lagoon if I have to.
Insane.
All right, come
I
on.
really
give us-
believe
This is like the longest commercial of the whole thing.
2:22. So yeah, he went from 15 to 13, and he moved a 4th and 2 fifths to get up here.
I mean, Barstool's Sport Philly is not really a legitimate source, but I mean, if others are saying it, then yes.
I don't care. Thanks for watching.
15th, 2002, 4th, 2000.
I'm not scanning your QR code.
Apparently, the Ravens wanted Jordan Davis, so who cares? Why would? I would
Howie
you
must
gave up
have blown
4
away
picks
and
to
work
get
out
The Texans are on the clock. We haven't done anything yet.
Get Jordan Davis that much.
Dude, I'm seeing
There's Philly
Jason.
sports guy.
Jason, I'm seeing other people, other like beat reporters and all saying that that's exactly what happened.
I knew it.
He moved to 13 to get Williams, and
I knew
Detroit
it.
moved up to 12 and took him instead of the quarterback like they thought.
No!
I knew
You
it.
traded up for him? For a dude who plays 2 fucking downs?
Kelsey already got the pick in.
Fuck you, Schefter. 2 fifth-round picks?
So we are
Oh my
hearing,
god!
just to
They
confirm,
traded
we
4
are hearing
fucking
Jordan
picks for this
Davis.
shit?
Hey, there's our guy, Philly sports guy. No, but we are hearing Jordan Davis.
I'll let you know.
Fuck.
It's Jordan Davis, guy.
Fuck Howie
Okay.
Roseman.
Okay. You know what? Let me ease the nerves of Eagles fans. I think that Jordan
That dude's
Davis is a
drunk as shit.
fantastic player.
He's not a fantastic player. He plays 2 fucking downs.
I think that
Yeah, that's not
you know,
true either.
he's with a guy with the size of Jordan Davis.
It's
I think
you.
that-
Oh my God, they let Kyle Hamilton slip for Jordan fucking Davis.
And 4 picks.
Well, no. Hold on. What have I said, Jason? Anybody that watches Trending the AM for literally 3 months. Howie Roseman has an MO. Defensive line. Offensive line.
Right, but
Who cares? Just show a fucking pick.
Yeah, but he didn't have to trade up 2 spots for that.
right.
have to
And,
know how
and if
to
he's
use
a
it.
good GM, like you say, how does this happen?
He traded up
He
for a
traded
wide
up-
receiver.
It doesn't matter. You don't turn around and draft Jordan Davis because that wide receiver went.
That was his 2nd pick. Jordan Davis was.
It should, but that's my point. It shouldn't be.
I agree with you.
Oh my God, Goodell, shut the hell up.
Here we go.
ESPN's website's already got it updated.
Who
with Jordan
cares?
Davis.
Oh my God, they did it. Oh my God.
Defensive tackle, Georgia.
Yep, there's some booing going on there.
Fuck you, Howie! You piece of shit! You traded for a guy who fucking plays 2 downs at a time! Why not Kyle Hamilton?
Oh, man.
Get a fucking
It's called him Tyler Hamilton.
I think you know what, guys.
Dude sucks!
I really am on the Jordan Davis hype
Fuck
train.
Jordan Davis. He fucking blows.
Good. He said the same with Devontae Smith, and he was stud. So
Oh
go.
my God.
Hey, Connor, our TikTok live got taken
Listen,
I
down.
don't care what
I don't know what to say,
This is
dude.
some fucking
I don't know
bullshit.
who's there at 18.
Yeah, you're a Cowboys.
No, I am a huge
My man-
fan
my
of
man-
Jordan
my man-
Davis.
My
All
man
right.
Jason Sullivan just texted me. He said, "Yo, can we trade Williams for Jordan Davis right now?" That's who he wanted on the Detroit Lions on that 12th pick there. Not that he's a reliable source, but you know, he is a Detroit Lions fan. Dude,
Yeah,
I'm okay with Jordan
Jason,
Davis.
hold on. Jason, I'm not mad at you, brother. I was just saying, I'm just pissed off. I know you were right. I'm just saying,
No. I'm not mad, and I agree with you. I'm saying I know what Howie did. I'm
No,
not
I know.
saying he's right. Trust
I
me.
wasn't trying to yell at you.
Howie's an idiot.
Dylan and Jason now need to have a death match fight.
I just apologized.
No, I still want to see a death fight. Hold on, I'm gonna put him next to you
Yeah, but-
on the screen. You guys can fight.
All right, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Phil?
Go.
If the Lions didn't jump us and we get Jamison Williams, are we praising Howie? That's what I'm saying. Like, so
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
that's the problem. Like, now he went with his second guy on the board. We know Jordan Davis was high on the Eagles list. They said it this week. They were going to take him at 15.
Yeah, just really retarded. Sucks. Terrible pick.
Yeah,
But
really.
here's
Who is?
This is the worst fucking shit in the.
All right. So here's the thing. If you have a big board, right, and this is what I always say, so many have you trust your big board, and you select best available. You stay there at 15. If Kyle Hamilton's there, either Kyle Hamilton or Jordan Davis was going to be there because obviously we were going to have the Ravens select whoever they wanted there. So to move up 2 spots, I know it's a 4th and it's 2 5ths, but to give up that much, I mean, you can find some studs at those positions, at those selections as well. I just don't get the Hall gave just to move up 2 spots when you could have
They
get
did it for
Kyle or
Jamison
Jordan.
Williams.
They did it for Jamison
They
Williams.
did
That's
it
what
for
I
Jamison
swear.
Williams. They didn't know that Detroit was going to jump them and take a receiver. They screwed themselves, in essence.
I think they were planning for the Ravens. I think that's why they moved up, not because of the Lions.
No, he said people are saying it. Who said it? Schefter?
I don't know which I saw a bunch of people.
I knew why they would everyone said that they were high on Jamison Williams. Like that's who they wanted. But the other guy they're high on too. And I guess once Jamison Williams gets taken, do you take, I would have taken Kyle Hamilton, but they obviously love Jordan Davis. I don't think he was their original. I don't know. Maybe
They didn't make the trade for that reason.
I just don't see why they would trade up 2 things to get a guy that would have been there at 15.
I think he's just hyping up the fans. That's what he does.
Ravens picked it.
Fucking piece of shit bust.
Ravens are going to take a while.
5 sacks in a year. Never.
He's a defensive tackle. You don't need 5 sacks.
Run stop.
He went 1 pick deep in front of us.
He's not Fletcher Cox.
Now, do you guys like the move given the intent they probably intend on Jamison Williams or no?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it's a smart move.
I would have.
Yeah.
I would have lauded him for that move if we got Jamison Williams.
100%. Yeah.
Because you moved up last year to get Devonta Smith because you thought the Giants were going to take him, which they were. It's a known fact. And now you move up to get Jamison Williams, and the Lions, who you thought were trading up to get a quarterback, take the guy you wanted. So it's kind of like, I don't know, man. I can't get mad at Howie for that. But then why would you take Jordan Davis? But in my opinion, Jordan Davis is higher on Howie's board than he is on Jason Schaefer, El Parcero, and Phil's board.
Well, now I'm reading things that said that they moved up specifically. That's who they wanted was Jordan Davis.
I'm
That
going to
was
start
their
drinking from the bottle at this point.
That's why I think we traded up because of the Ravens, not because of the Lions.
That's why I'm reading that now. So that's a possibility as well.
Well, that's ridiculous.
I mean, if you like a guy, I like Jordan Davis. I think he's a really good player. I think he's going to be a good pro.
Not for that haul. 4 picks?
Yeah.
A bunch of 4th and 5th rounders and how he screws up typically anyway.
It's a lot.
Because a lot of people had the Vikings taking likely a defensive back.
This is going to break your heart.
So now the Eagles have 4 picks overall in the draft.
First pick's in. They got a plethora of safeties.
Every year they take who we're supposed to take.
I know Eagles fans are upset. I personally like Jordan Davis a lot. I think he's
but they took him over Kyle Hamilton is the problem.
Yeah, I get
They
that.
haven't had a playmaking safety since Brian Dawkins.
but that's not the position of value.
They took
Defensive line's the position
All right,
of
don't
value.
disrespect Malcolm Jenkins like that, Carter. Come on now.
Make that make sense.
Malcolm was good.
I'm gonna get kicked off.
He was great. He was a big part of the reason why we won a Super Bowl.
I agree.
Kyle Hamilton is not
You're
happy.
saying he was not great.
He should be happy. You're going with
He literally said we had a playmaking
team who actually drafts good players.
Disrespect
That's not
Malcolm
true.
Jenkins to the process.
Harry Rose
Yeah,
was the
not
worst
true.
GM in football. I'm done with him. I've been defending him for too long. I'm done.
What, a whole year you defended him?
El Parcero said the whole year you defended him.
Yeah, I'm done now. I'm not defending him no more.
All right. Yeah. Kanahan is out on Howie
He's
Roseman.
a loser. He loses the drafts. He just gave all his draft capital after he traded back to try to get more picks and just wasted it all on a one-stopping defensive tackle.
Well, I think are you guys mad at Howie for the decision to move up, or are you mad
I'm
at
not
the?
mad.
I'm mad at
I'm just a little confused.
If you trade up and take Colin Hamilton,
Right.
that makes sense. But no, you traded up and he took a run-stopping defensive tackle who was probably going to be there.
Who's Hollywood?
And if he wasn't there, you take
No,
Jermaine
I was
Johnson at
impressed.
15.
Huh?
And you're fine.
Preston sometimes says some.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know who Hollywood is. Who's he talking about?
Cardinals haven't even been on the board yet.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
like
so we
this
got what?
play
Three
right
more.
here.
We got 3 more picks till the Eagles go.
Against a good team, too.
Yeah.
So that's the good news is that this could not be a complete L for. It's not
Are
an
we
L.
gonna
Look, Jordan
take a
Davis
wide
is still a
receiver?
good player, but I mean, when you had Kyle Hamilton there and you
Yeah,
Are
trade
we
up,
going to take a wide receiver? Traylon Burks? Who's the next best wide receiver on the board?
Let me pull it up here. Real quick.
Let's see who the Texans take with our pick.
Is it Burks?
Yeah, I guess Burks and Dotson are the next
Is Burks
two.
any good?
See,
What's
the
your
Giants
target?
do smart stuff, right?
Is Traylon
And
Burks
when they
any
trade
good?
back, they do good
100%. Yeah, he's one of the he's in that upper echelon of wide receivers in this draft. I
Would he
I
be-
personally think he is
No.
between 2 and 3.
Would he be
wherever
good
you
for
wanna
the
place him.
Eagles?
Yes. If the Eagles took
Look,
Traylon
look,
Burks, that would be a really
Trading
good
back from
addition.
18, I bet you now.
Traylon Burks.
They're going to make up some of those 4th and 5th round picks. They're going to trade back from 18.
Phil,
They're
you're
going
annoyed.
to draft Tyler Linderbaum in the mid-20s, and that's going to be your first round. Jordan Davis, Tyler Linderbaum, your trench guys. That's what's going to happen.
Phil is annoyed officially.
No, I'm tired, dude. I really wanted, I wanted Kyle Hamilton and Jameson Williams. We could have had them. I like Jordan Davis. I really do. With no trades, if they would have taken him at 15, I would have been very happy. But that's not the way it played out.
Yeah, I would have stayed at 15.
I stayed awake instead of going to bed early for that. So. I had to refill my drink.
It looks like the Cardinals traded down. Yeah, the Ravens trade back up into the first round. We got the 23rd versus what did it say?
Marquise Brown got traded to the Cardinals. It
23rd
says.
Marquise Brown.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That's Hollywood. Marquise Brown's nickname is Hollywood.
Now I
Brown.
know. Yeah, well, now I know.
Yeah.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick for them.
Yeah, that is.
Who
I
is
wouldn't
it?
want
Kenyon
to.
Green.
All right,
Kenyon
I've calmed down.
That just proves even more. We could have probably gotten these guys.
Get ready to get up again because we got 2 more picks here.
Connor's
I'm
gonna
telling
have
you,
it. Connor's gonna have a heart attack on video.
Washington's pick's already in.
The Eagles probably on the clock at this point. I mean, they're so behind right now.
Eagles trade back. Yeah.
I think if you're an Eagles fan, and
you know
are
what?
gunning for a wide receiver,
I would be okay with them trading back at this point because they just traded all that to move up. They need to get some of that to move back.
Is Burks good enough?
That's more the problem I have. Is they gave up too much to move up 2 spots.
Is Burks good enough to take at 18? And is he better
Yes.
than taking a guy like Kenny Pickens in the second round? Or
100%. I think
George,
if you-
I think he's talking about George Pickens.
George.
I mean George Pickens. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'd rather have George Pickens than Treylon Burks, but I'm not high on Treylon Burks.
I am very high on Traylon Burks.
Look at
That's
the
where we
Philly sports
disagree.
guy embracing him.
Yeah.
You know, Jordan Davis. I'll give you this.
Devin Caney interviewed Jordan Davis. You know Devin Caney, right?
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Devin Caney interviewed Jordan Davis. We'll see what happens at 18 and whether I delete that video or not.
Why do you not like Jordan Davis? Is it
So I watched him multiple times at Georgia. He was on the field for 2 plays at a time, then came off. He would be off the field for major drives because he was too tired, because he's too big. That's my worry. And he's a run stopper. That's all he is right now. He may become a pass rusher eventually. He only had 2 sacks last year.
I don't look at numbers.
I know you don't look at numbers, but he really didn't affect the pass rush that much at all last year. He's great in the run. But people keep saying it's a Fletcher Cox replacement.
Can I interject real quick?
Yes.
Because to this point, could it also be possibly that Georgia, with the historical defense that they had last year, that they just had a rotation and then just wanted to rotate guys?
Fair enough point.
That's definitely possible.
It's possible. But
where do you rank?
I feel like they have their star. They were talking about it like so much that their star was off the field.
Where do you rank Jordan Davis as far as defensive interior lineman in this draft?
He's probably the best in this draft, but I don't think this draft is that good for defensive tackles.
Is he better than Fletcher Cox?
He's not. No, he's nowhere near Fletcher Cox. He's nowhere near Fletcher Cox.
Well, I mean, Fletcher Cox is getting up there in age.
My man Chris Franklin. Chris Franklin saying, how disappointed or excited would you be if Jermaine Johnson is the pick at 18?
I would like that pick.
That's a great pick.
I would like that pick.
Tackle and defensive end of the future in your first 2 picks. It's a win. Everybody says
now,
that.
The only problem I have with that is you just spent all that money on Hassan Reddick. So you're going to spend all that money on Hassan Reddick and then spend 2 more first-round picks too?
Brandon Graham's going to retire soon.
I know Brandon Graham's going to retire
Josh Sweat almost died.
You put all that money on Josh Sweat too.
Right, but we don't know if Josh Sweat.
A ton of money on him.
But he had
you just gave him the money, so he better play.
Well, but then at the end of the season, he had an injury or a sickness or an illness. They haven't released that, but the word was that he almost died from that. So maybe he's not going to be able to come back.
They paid him $15 million a year. Hopefully he is.
Yeah, that was before whatever happened. So I'm just saying, Howie Roseman likes to work on the defensive line and the offensive line.
Chris Franklin said that. I can't believe Jermaine Johnson's still on the board, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's pretty. And Karlaftis is still there too. Right?
Karlaftis is still there. Yeah.
What
I think Jermaine Johnson's better than Karlaftis.
Marquise Brown to the Cardinals for third.
That's a weird trade.
Yeah.
I thought he would be worth a little bit more than that.
Let's see.
But they just got their receiver instead of.
So they got D-Hop now and Hollywood?
Yeah, they got the 23rd. No, they give the 3rd round pick and Hollywood Brown to get the 23rd pick.
I'm really surprised Baltimore took Hamilton there. They gave all that money.
The Cardinals now have Hollywood Brown to pair with D-Hop. That's a good trade for the Cardinals.
That's your Christian Kirk replacement right there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Marquise Brown's up and down.
I like Marquise Brown, though. He had a solid year last year.
Yeah.
Who's Washington take here? Watch them take a quarterback.
That would be very interesting. Yeah, because I think it might be Burks. Is it possible we see the first quarterback go off the board now?
It might be. Burks would make sense here.
I think they want to pair somebody with Terry McLaurin. He's their only weapon on offense.
There's no wide receiver. You're not taking a wide receiver spot.
Huh?
There's nobody on the board right now.
Carson Wentz is still a good quarterback.
Burks.
He's not worth the 16th pick.
Why not?
Lloyd is oh my God! If the Eagles take Lloyd,
I have no idea. He's just not.
If the Eagles take Lloyd, I will take back everything I said.
Guys, have you seen the report yet?
What?
AJ Brown of the Birds, baby.
What?
He came in here just to say that.
AJ Brown of the Birds. Adam Schefter.
Get out of here.
We're 18.
Look at Schefter's Twitter. Look at Schefter's Twitter. AJ Brown of the Birds. AJ Brown of the Birds.
Y'all hated AJ Brown last year and said he sucked because he was washed.
Who said AJ Brown was washed?
A lot of people said AJ Brown was washed last year.
No, not AJ Green. AJ Brown.
Oh my God! The Eagles got AJ Brown. Holy shit!
Let's go!
sorry.
And the Commanders just reached on a wide receiver from Jahan Dotson. So
Let's
there we go.
Got Jahan Dotson. Fuck! Now two of my favorites.
AJ Brown. Dude, I can't believe I just thought you said AJ Green. Or he said AJ Green. Wow. It was the 18th pick for AJ Brown and another third-round pick. No, AJ Brown.
2 picks for him?
Yeah! Dude, AJ Brown is a stud.
AJ Brown is a stud.
He is a stud.
Wow.
We got a stud.
I love how Dylan just pulled a full like just dropping a Woj bomb and then just leaves.
Wow. Big news,
Yes!
guys.
Breaking
Big
news.
I want to, you know what? Because is it just straight in the 18th pick
No,
for
the third round pick too.
And a third-round pick.
Okay.
18th and a third.
That's a lot.
Right.
That's
Are
a
you
big
TikToking that part there on the side?
You're getting a top 10 wide receiver.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
Is
am.
he top 10?
Yes.
I should learn the TikTok ways from you, my friend.
It's really listen. You know, there's different styles. You got Kata screaming. You got me just vibing out here, and just do what you do.
I haven't
Work.
figured out what my style is yet. My style is I'm 41 years old.
What the fuck? I can't comprehend.
Sorry.
Now I want to know what money the Eagles are actually going to give AJ Brown.
They're gonna have to.
So
they're not making that
AJ
trade without
Brown-
money.
I'm so confused right
Yeah,
now.
that's
Trade for AJ Brown.
so. It did say they were planning, right? Or is it a done deal? Because usually,
100% a done deal. It's 18,
Okay,
so
so
the
'cause
Eagles have
usually-
one pick. So we could sign off right now because the Eagles are done. Zion Johnson, guard, Boston
Wait, right
College,
here,
went to
hold
2017. Who gives a shit?
Zion Johnson to the Chargers. That's very interesting. They want to keep their franchise quarterback on his feet. Okay, so usually what these deals entail is that it's a contingency. If I assume that they didn't, because that's not a lot that they
Right
gave
now
up
to
for
the
one of the
Eagles
best
trade
receivers
right
in the
now
league.
on the air. So it's crazy. I'm still. I just that is not what I saw happening tonight. I wonder if so maybe the talk about trading up to get Jameson Williams was not really the deal. Maybe they really did want Jordan Davis. Their goal was to come out with Jordan Davis and AJ Brown. They're only going
Well, what's looking like to me is they wanted Jameson Williams, didn't get him, took the next best guy they had on their board. Don't know why they didn't take Kyle Hamilton because he's clearly
right, but
a
you're
better-
telling me that they
better
turned
player.
around and made that deal for AJ Brown in 3 seconds, like that?
I think so. I think so because the Titans were shopping AJ Brown because AJ Brown wants a new deal.
No, because AJ Brown, you're not making that trade for AJ Brown unless you have a word from AJ Brown that you're going to be able to sign him to an extension.
Right.
They can't work that extension out and all those details out in 3 minutes. So
Yeah. Maybe they overpaid him. Who knows? Because I heard not. We all same thing. We heard nothing about this.
the rumors were not there on the AJ Brown thing happening tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was quiet. I mean,
I'm stunned right now.
it wasn't quiet that he was
That's
on
a good.
the block.
That's a good trade, though.
Yeah,
you literally
that is-
essentially just give up the 18th pick, who
Dude,
you
that's
probably
an
were looking at a
awesome
wide
trade.
receiver.
And a third
AJ
round pick.
Brown's a top 5 wide receiver when he's healthy. Top 5.
We can forgive Howie for giving up some 4th and 5th round picks.
Yeah. You forgive Howie. Forgive
Carter,
all
you're
those
thinking of
picks.
I don't know.
Carter,
He still have a quarterback.
Carter, you got
Jalen
to
Hurts. I mean,
apologize to
give the
Howie.
man one more year, will you?
You saw.
Now you're off of Jalen Hurts.
Carter,
Come on.
apologize to Howie.
Even I like Jalen Hurts.
Tell
I'm a
Carter
Giants
to
fan.
apologize to Howie right now on video.
Apologize to Howie.
I'm not apologizing to Howie until I see results.
All right, I guess that's fair.
DJ, at least we got AJ Brown and you got a stud who's going to replace Fletcher Cox. So it's not.
Wait. They said a third
Yeah.
round pick and AJ Brown and the Eagles. Oh no, okay.
No. We gave up a third.
101. That's the higher pick. Or the lower pick. The worst pick. Yeah, I'll say that. The worst pick. Okay.
Flip Central's
Okay.
now with us. He's now on the Eagles.
Was AJ Brown even like on the trade block?
Yes.
Yep.
I thought
Yes.
You know why I like that trade so much for the Eagles? Because AJ Brown is a top 10 wide receiver.
I'll tell you
And-
this.
and
I like AJ Brown a hell of a lot more than Deebo Samuel.
Yeah, definitely, because I think AJ Brown is definitely has a lot more life in him in terms of a football.
Do we still
player.
feel the same way here, Andrew?
I'm sorry for my bullshit antics, boys.
So just so you know, I'm gonna add to what you said. There is AJ Brown complements Devontae Smith
100%, 100%,
better than maybe Deebo Samuel would have.
Better than any of them.
That's not even a question. Not even a
Exactly.
question.
So you need wide receivers that complement each other.
AJ Brown is a true wide receiver one.
Yes.
Devonta
Yes.
Smith can be a one. But he can run every
But
route
he's a
through.
very, very
Guess what,
good
guys?
player.
Yeah.
Guess what it means, guys? Maybe, yes, maybe. Jalen Reagor is not on the field week 1.
This is setting up perfectly to draft a quarterback next year.
It's up to him.
Yeah.
That's
Or
up to Jalen Reagor.
Jalen Hurts to have a breakout season.
Well, if Jalen Hurts has a breakout season, that's perfect. But
Yeah.
Then you got
this
the
sets
first
up
round.
perfectly where they get a first-round pick in this year's draft and still have two first-round picks in next year's
You go out
draft.
and get the next Kyle Hamilton here.
Yeah, I said that. Well, this sets up perfectly now. You still have two first-round picks in next year's draft.
This is a great thing. I mean, seriously, this is a great thing.
What am
I'm
I
just really
smoking?
worried about
MM1
Jordan
pod?
Davis. He's a boomer.
What am I
bust guy.
smoking?
You just got
AJ
Nah.
Brown is a top 5 wide receiver.
Yeah.
That's a 2,000
When
yard
healthy.
receiver.
He's only
Yo, MM1, Jason is definitely not
First
looking
in the
at
late
I'm
third.
smoking
That
weed
late
right
third
now,
guy
buddy.
who should
Guaranteed
trade it
that's
around
not
with.
good.
The Saints who then had to
He
trade
probably
up to
thinks
take
Darnell
the spot.
Mooney's top 10.
Huh?
We got Bears fans saying he's not a top 5 receiver.
Dotson was a little surprising that he went that really early.
AJ Brown.
Absolutely, Evo.
I don't know if he's
Top
top
10.
He's probably top 10.
It's probably top 10. But if you look for what all
Yeah.
these receivers got traded for,
Dude, can you imagine that?
first-round
Right,
picks. I thought
for first,
But AJ Brown,
and a
the
third.
Sixers
Yeah, and then
wrapped
Yeah,
up the
that's a late
Raptors,
third.
and
Yeah.
Phillies
Yeah.
took the Rock.
We're gonna have a
Yeah.
2-hour. We're gonna have a 2-hour trending in the AM tomorrow.
Sixers won.
I don't know, dude. I got a
Phillies
busy
won.
day tomorrow at work, man.
And-
Just we're going live at
Yeah,
8:15
so
to 8:30.
I'm
We're
sorry
gonna add an
for
extra
your long
15
one
minutes on the
for
trending
days.
tomorrow.
I'm more pissed off of how much they gave up to go get him.
I might go live at 8 a.m.
I really thought they were going to trade 18 back.
I'll go at 8 if you want.
They really
Let me
don't.
know.
I'll have the TV. I'll have it set up at 8 a.m.
They may have someone cooking with Jalen.
We might need
I think
to.
they're gonna trade.
Oh, they're going to get a whole 6th-round pick for Jalen Reagor.
No, look at Marquise, but they-
Guys, this
Marquise
is-
Brown
I-
and a third to get.
Marquise Brown is so much better than Jalen Reagor.
I know, but they got. If you get a 4th round pick for Jalen Reagor, you'd be thrilled, right? That's probably what his worth is right now. So.
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
And Andre Dillard's still out there to trade too, and I think he's as good as any of these tackles that have been drafted so far.
All right. So these trades, you typically don't get everything you want. Probably the downside here is going to be the money.
Well, yeah, they're going to have to pay AJ Brown.
Because AJ Brown, the reason the Titans were shopping AJ Brown is because he wanted one of these
But
big
the
wide
Eagles
receiver
have
extensions.
I've never met you before, Carter. I've never talked to you about it. Parcera, I've never talked to you about it. Me and Jason have talked about it on the morning show before. Can you win in the NFL paying the big money that now Tyreek Hill and
Yes.
Devontae Adams
No.
have set the new bar wide receiver?
I think so.
Can
No.
you win it committing that kind of cap to
Of
a
course
wide
you can
receiver?
win.
Absolutely not. There's no-
I think
Rappaport,
so. We just saw it.
4 years, $100 million.
4 years, $100 million.
that is not
57
$25 million a year for AJ
That's
Brown.
probably what he's
57.
gonna want.
It's only
No, that's what they
57
just extended it to. They just said that.
Only
Oh,
57 guaranteed. Only 57 guaranteed.
That's not as much as Devontae Adams.
Yeah, it's
That tells me though they're not going to be able to keep Jalen Hurts next year if he plays well.
Yeah,
57
because
only guaranteed.
imagine Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts
breaks
has
out
no
next year.
excuse now. He has AJ Brown and Devonta Smith in his second year. There's no excuse. Jalen Hurts has to improve.
18, wait,
only
Titans
20
pick right here. Sorry, cut
He's
you
only
off. Titans pick right
24
here.
years old, AJ Brown.
Traylon
Burks
Burks to the
is
Titans. So they get their replacement right there.
I'll take AJ Brown over him.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want that.
A 4.55 at 6'2". That's not fast enough. It's just not.
4 years, 100 million, only 57 guaranteed. I will accept that contract.
It's so funny because
Now-
ESPN just compared Traylon Burks to both Deebo Samuel and AJ Brown.
He's nowhere near as fast as AJ Brown.
Just I guess the style of play.
Hey
AJ Brown like
guys,
a 4-4 guy?
guys.
Something like that.
So a guy I follow on Twitter, right? I just shared it in our group checks. Expect the Eagles to make a strong. This was on 4/18. Expect the Eagles to make a strong push for AJ Brown before the draft. He is Jalen Hurts' best friend and ex-roommate. AJ Brown liked an Instagram post of Jalen's, and my sources are telling me he's willing to take a pay cut to come to Philly. Her sources.
Well, I'll
That
tell you
was
this:
wow.
he didn't take a pay cut. He didn't take a pay cut, but he's coming to Philly.
That's okay.
Well, I mean,
but he's best friends.
He's getting paid less than Hill and Adams.
He's best friends with Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Just like the Phillies got, well, they wanted Chris Bryant. Remember, everyone was like, "Oh, bring him here. He's Bryce Harper's best friend."
Only 50.
I'm sure
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts.
Killjoy, yeah.
What's,
Killjoy tweeted that. I
What was
just
his
saw.
stats last year?
Pretty good. He was a 1,000-yard receiver.
Eagles haven't
AJ
had a
Brown.
1,000-yard receiver since.
You know, just so you know, I mean, it's AJ Brown. We act like AJ Brown's like 28, 29. He's 24 freaking years old. He's still
Yeah.
a baby in this league.
The
He
only
ran a
downside with this
4.59.
guy is the money.
He's only
You're
6'5".
getting a top 10 wide receiver.
I couldn't
Not
swear he was
down
bigger than
five.
6 foot.
Yeah.
You're a top 5 guy at top 10 money, in my opinion,
Right.
is what you're getting. 'Cause I think the $100 million deal at 57 guaranteed is not bad at all.
That's fine.
I think it's debatable if he's top 5. He's definitely top 10.
Yeah,
Well, so-
yeah,
but-
you're right. You could
Devontae
say somewhere
Smith?
between somewhere between 4 and 8, basically.
Yeah,
you're-
yeah. Well, I'll compromise with you there.
You gotta remember, NFL contracts are not, what the contracts are. You got to look at the guaranteed money. That's all you have to look at. That's all that really matters. 57 guaranteed. What did Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams get guaranteed? 70, 80, 90 million or something like that?
Yeah,
It was
something like
insane. They set the bar. Normally, the next guy that gets signed, AJ Brown, re-breaks that. He did not. He's younger than Devontae Adams and Tyreek Hill. He did not
Yeah.
reset the line. It's a steal of a deal, that contract, in my opinion.
Right.
I'm perfectly.
I'm
If you would have told
ecstatic.
me this morning, if you would have told me this morning, Jordan Davis and AJ Brown was
I'm
our haul,
ecstatic.
I'd have been good to go.
Dude, AJ Brown he's a known commodity, and we got him for an 18th pick that you don't know.
Yeah, that's a great haul for AJ Brown. Now, let's say Jalen Hurts breaks out this year. What do you think he's going to ask for? And do you think that's going to be a damper on what the Eagles are trying to do?
But see, the
Forming
thing is,
that
if Jalen
offense.
Hurts breaks out this year,
That's
it's
good.
only 1 year of breaking out. He's not going to be able to command $50 million a year type of contract.
Right.
It's only 1 year.
It depends how he plays this year. Like if he's like MVP candidate level, he will get that kind of money. Because he's a quarterback.
Yeah, but the thing is, 1 year, the value is gonna change. Hell, you can always just, if you can't agree, you can always just franchise the guy,
That's true.
Yeah.
which is still gonna pay him that big money. If you can't agree,
For some reason, I just don't see Jalen Hurts being the guy to try to screw a team over.
here's the thing. Let me say this, Carter, because I've said this before on my show. Jalen Hurts could be a top 12 quarterback in this league if he continues on his current trajectory. If you give him the right weapons, Jalen Hurts, if he's the 12th best quarterback, he could be the 12th best quarterback with AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, with the right offense around him, the right defense and stuff like that. Jalen Hurts, if he's the 12th best quarterback, we can make the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Well, this is it for Hurts, right? They got the weapons for him. He's either going to put up or shut up.
You know what this
It's that
tells me?
simple.
Also? This AJ Brown deal tells me something else, and this is just coming to my mind right now, drunk and whatever. They're not drafting a quarterback next year if Jalen Hurts is not the guy. If Jalen Hurts is not the guy, they will use those first-round picks. I don't know who will be on the trade market quarterback-wise next year, but they will go out and trade for a veteran
I
quarterback.
think there's still a possibility they can take those picks and trade up,
I'm just saying,
depending
look,
on how many games they win too. I mean,
if they're invested in AJ Brown, they're going to be invested in a top-tier quarterback or Jalen Hurts. That's what it's going to be. I don't know who's going to be on the trade market next year, quarterback-wise.
who knows?
Nobody knows at this point.
I never thought that Russell Wilson would be on the trade block.
Well, we knew Russell Wilson for the past couple of years. He was on the trade block.
Maybe Aaron
I
Rodgers
thought
on
he
the
was
trade.
actually going to be traded.
Dude. I just lost my voice.
Yeah.
I still hear it.
Yeah. I heard
AJ
it.
Brown. AJ Brown's one of my favorite wide receivers in football. Like,
Do you still want Jamison Williams?
No,
I do. Yes,
I wouldn't.
I still want Williams and Hamilton.
I got to be honest with you. I would take AJ Brown over any wide receiver in a draft. Like, he's a known commodity.
Yeah.
And he's only 24.
24 years old.
Well, because you look at it, you take 18 and 3, and you move up to 12 and take Jamison Williams, or you have
Right here. Could we see the first quarterback?
Dude, I stopped paying attention to the draft, honestly. What
Trevor
pick are we on?
Penning.
I don't even
I got
know.
this guy.
We're at pick 19 right now, and Trevor Penning just going off the
Penning.
board.
Trevor
So
Penning, yeah.
not a single quarterback yet. I think Pittsburgh takes Kenny Pickett though.
Instead of Malik Willis?
I think Kenny Pickett is a Pittsburgh guy, and Pittsburgh will take him.
We're gonna pull 83 and not select Dan Marino.
Is there a chance? Is there a chance no
quarterback
quarterback goes in the first round?
Yeah, when's the last time this has happened where a quarterback hasn't gone in the top 20 picks?
Top 20? I have no clue.
Because I don't remember this ever happening.
You even go back to some of the bad years in quarterbacks. What was Paxton Lynch was taken in the 20th pick? There's some, even those bad years of quarterbacks, somebody goes early. Teams reach. I mean, I'll admit it. I was wrong. I said it this morning. I said it yesterday morning on the show. I said teams will reach for Malik Willis and Kenny Pickett. It's a quarterback-driven league. I am stunned. No quarterbacks are gone.
It's funny because I thought there was no chance we would get.
Now, we have Pittsburgh up right here. Could we see quarterback as their primary need?
Yeah, I mean, if Pittsburgh doesn't take one right here, everybody else left in the draft will be looking to somebody in the second round to trade back into the first round.
Let's see after Pittsburgh, right?
Nobody else
New
takes a
England's
quarterback.
not going to take. New England's not taking a quarterback. Green Bay's not taking a quarterback. Baltimore's not taking a quarterback.
Nope.
Dallas isn't taking a quarterback.
Nope.
Buffalo's not taking a quarterback. Tennessee's probably not taking a quarterback. Tampa maybe, slight chance. Green Bay won't. KC won't. KC won't again. Cincinnati won't. Minnesota probably won't. Jacksonville won't. It's going to be a while. Yeah,
There's a
Detroit,
chance
you're-
if Pittsburgh doesn't take one
you're
here,
not that pick anymore.
Pittsburgh doesn't take one. There's a chance it goes into the second round, or somebody in the second round trades back to the first.
Yeah, somebody will have to trade. If Pittsburgh doesn't take one here, there's going to have to be a trade up or something weird to happen.
4 years, $100 million.
Come on.
A lot of money for a wide receiver. You better put up or shut up.
25 a year. Sheesh.
Who's the last 1,000-yard receiver we had though? Macklin?
Dude, he's better than Macklin.
I mean, Devontae was really close. I think he was like 20 yards short of it this past year.
I think
I mean,
AJ Brown's the best wide receiver we've had since Terrell Owens, and we had him for 1 year.
Do you think he's better than Deshaun?
Yes, absolutely. AJ Brown is
yeah.
on elite. He's an elite wide receiver.
So
Deshaun
is
Jackson
Deshaun.
was a burner, but he wasn't an overall
Deshaun's one of the
elite
best
guy.
defense of all time.
Huh?
Deshaun's
Oh
one of
my
the best
God.
defense of all
So
time.
Jordan Matthews legitimately in 2015 was 3 yards shy of 1,000.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm
Dude, if
that's
they-
that's
if they-
rough for him, man.
If they made Artega Whiteside a tight end, why did they never make Jordan Matthews a tight end?
Dude, Arcega Whiteside's going to break out this year.
Dude, you're talking to the biggest Artega Whiteside fan right here. Just so you know, I have three.
I
I have
need to start-
three Artega Whiteside jerseys.
No, you do not.
No, you don't have Furcon jerseys like I do. Furcon's the reason they won the game today. The Sixers haven't lost with Furcon Korkmaz in the lineup in the playoffs.
Wait, Alshon never got 1,000 yards here?
No, he was
No,
really
it
good,
was
but he
900
never, like,
yards
really-
the year there was the Super Bowl, I think. 9 something, right?
Damn, these guys can't get over that 1,000. They get so close, though.
Eagles offense, and man, he's gonna be deadly.
Yeah, right?
They drafted him.
Where the fuck the yard? Okay.
I wouldn't.
No, not even. The Super Bowl year, he had 789 yards. But the year after, in 18, he had 843.
What about Nelson Aguilar?
AJ Brown, hold on. I got to argue with my partner here. AJ Brown is better than Keenan Allen. He's better than Debo Samuel. He's better than Lockett. He's better than Metcalf, and he's better than Waddle so far. Waddle maybe.
Yeah, I agree with all those.
He's better than Waddle. He's better than Metcalf.
Aaron.
He's better than Lockett.
We will argue this
Hold
on
on.
our show.
Where's Jamar Chase in that list?
Yeah, Jamar Chase is definitely better than.
I think I'm smoking. Yeah,
I
Aaron,
think
you're wrong.
he's definitely top 10, but I don't think he's like. Tyreek is better than him. Adams is better than him. Godwin's better than him.
I don't think Godwin's top 3.
No, I don't think he's top 3 either. Guys. I don't think this is like
Cooper Cup.
Right.
but Jefferson's better than him. Allen, Allen's iffy.
Keenan Allen?
Cooper Cup off 1 year maybe.
Oh, he wasn't done. Let's see.
We'll fight this on Sports and Metal. I have to give him his screen time. You know,
AJ Brown's like 6'3". I didn't realize he was only 6 foot.
He plays like he's 6'3".
AJ Brown.
They use that term a lot
I
in
would take AJ
basketball.
Brown way. No way he's top 5. I disagree, Aaron, but we'll see.
I don't think he's top 5 either.
Yeah.
But I think he's top 10.
I agree with what you were saying, Phil. He's between 4 and 8.
Somewhere in that range. It's debatable.
Yeah.
He has
There
has
is
he
a
played a full 16, 17 game season yet in his career?
AJ Brown in Dynasty football leagues was the number 1 wide receiver taken 2 years in a
I
row.
could give a shit about Dynasty football.
Not in his pick?
Yeah.
We're up here.
It's like my middle school math teacher.
Yeah.
Real quick, because this defensive tackle room is pretty fucking stacked, guys. You have Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave, and then behind them, let's not forget about Milton Williams. He came on strong at the end of last year, and he's very versatile. And of course, we just selected Jordan Davis. I mean, this interior is gonna eat, guys.
Whoa!
Just so you know, AJ Brown played 13 games out of 17 last year, 14 out of 16 the year before. His rookie year is the only year he's played his full 16 games.
Now that's a storyline right there, Phil.
Yeah.
I know.
Overreaction Monday, I'm coming on.
Negative. Well, you're going to join everybody else. Everybody wants to come on. Scotty already texted me and said he wants to come on Overreaction Monday. Everybody wants Overreaction Monday.
Hold on. Do we see the first quarterback taken here? Right here.
Shut up, Franco. You suck.
Yes, the first quarterback goes. Which one is it? Which one is it?
Kenny Pickett.
Poor Malik Willis right there. Goes from the top quarterback to not. I'm telling you, this girl right here looks a lot.
I know it. I've been saying it for months.
That little Chiquita there, she's like, yeah, I just got my
That
bag.
is a great pick for the Steelers. He fits
Got her bag.
right there.
Now
He's
he's
the
gonna
most
dump her.
pro-ready quarterback. It makes sense for the Steelers.
Kenny Pickett?
I think he'll come in and run that Ben Roethlisberger offense just like he did.
Yeah, I do. I agree with that.
There's not
Is
going to
there
be a
any
drop off.
chance the Eagles trade back into the first round tonight?
I think they got everything they need for tonight.
Can the Eagles come back into the first round?
I wouldn't. I don't think there's. What would you trade back up for?
That means I'm out for the night, basically.
I mean, I don't think there's anything else you would trade up for at this point.
What are the Eagles' biggest needs? I guess
Safety.
You've already traded what, 6
cornerback.
picks tonight?
Cornerback. Yo, what should we call it? Just real quick, I'm going to leave soon here because I've had a long ass.
Yeah, I
day.
think we should. Yeah, I think we're gonna cut this off soon too. But
Jermaine Johnson is still on the board. Trent McDuffie is still on the board. Both linebackers.
I don't want anything to do with McDuffie.
are still on
Booth
the
would
board.
be interesting.
Willis is still on the board.
I
Devontae
think
Wyatt
we.
is on the board. Linderbaum is still on the board.
I do think that this now means that we are gonna sign Tyrann Mathieu after this draft.
Absolutely agree.
I don't know if they have the money to do it though.
We do. We have
I'll have the money.
Getting
Howie's
ready to
always
give,
got something up his
Burton
sleeve.
suspension.
Howie
AJ
loves
Brown.
it.
They signed Tyrann Mathieu.
That would be it. Tyrann Mathieu, and then
He's only going to sign like a maximum 2-year deal.
what
Probably
quarterbacks
going to be
are
a
still
1 year
out
deal.
there? Question. Matt Hasselbeck.
There's a lot of really good names that I did not see falling this far in the draft.
Matt Hasselbeck a fair comparison to him?
Hasselbeck.
I guess. I think he's going to be a solid quarterback. Yeah, I compare him to Kirk Cousins.
Who? Pickett?
Pickett. I think he's going to be a good quarterback, not great. He's pro ready. He's not a franchise quarterback. I think he's like fringe. I don't know what he is.
We got the
It's
Patriots
hard to-
up here next. I think they probably take Lloyd.
What?
We got the Patriots up here next. They probably take Lloyd. They're in good standing. Probably take.
Yeah,
Allen
Patriots
again.
could take Wood. Well, Patriots are not up. Kansas City's up. Kansas City traded up.
They did.
Kansas City traded up. Wonder what they might take Wood.
You said Kansas City's on the clock right now.
Yeah, with Green Bay. No, the Patriots.
Well, according to PFF, which I guess that you could take that with a grain of salt.
True.
Going into 2021, AJ Brown was the 6th best wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah, that's about right. I agree with that.
I still hate PFF. They
Pretty
still suck.
But you can, I mean, like I said, top 5, top 10, whatever. We got a stud. I'm happy.
If you would have
I
told me,
really do think.
if you would have told me this morning, JC, we were walking away with AJ Brown and Jordan Davis, I don't care what we had to trade, I would have been a happy man.
It's the best wide receiver we've had in ages. Let's put it that way.
He's the best wide receiver we've had since Tyrell Owens, no doubt about
That's what I said, but
it.
definitely.
These picks.
I think he's the best wide receiver we've had since Devontae Smith.
Devonta Smith still has you
Bro,
plenty to grow.
that's it. Like Devontae Smith was almost 1,000-yard receiver last year. Now you add another
Devonta
1,000-yard
Smith is
receiver.
going to
to
be,
that.
yeah, exactly. It's going to make him
And
even better.
I'd say top 6, 7 tight end in the league with Goddard.
Dallas Goddard is going to have a lot more open field too, because, like I said, AJ Brown can.
Yeah, who are you gonna? Or if you double Brown, then you have Smith in single coverage. If you double Goddard, you have both of them in single coverage. Like,
I agree. That was a good point by Phil. That AJ Brown isn't super healthy all the time, so
it's true.
That's what I said.
And,
What
I mean-
he's missed like 7 games in the last 2 years.
And I've had worries about Smith. The
Hamstring.
same thing because they're small. So he didn't get hurt last year. He seemed to bounce off the hits, but how long can he hold up? Who knows?
how big is AJ Brown? Let's look.
He's 6
Six.
It's like
He's big.
6'2", right?
He's built. There's no worry about him.
He's 6 foot, but he plays like he's 6'4".
Yeah, I really thought he was 6'3". Like
Yeah.
legitimately.
Who's the highest paid wide receiver right now?
Devontae Adams or Tyreek
That was
Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
All right, so
Tyreek
after tonight, we have
Watch him take me.
1, 2.
Still 51 or 52 or whatever.
What is Andy Reid doing
3.
here?
We have 4 picks left in this draft. After
Andy
we just
Reid
had
traded with
7.
Bill Belichick.
Chiefs
Oh no,
just
we
traded-
should have 3 left. No.
We had 10 picks coming into the night.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
I
we
thought
traded
it
one
was
to-
7. That's why I'm like wondering, like, what the fuck? Trent McDuffie, there you go, Cody. You don't have to worry about it.
Trent McDuffie.
Good pick.
He's gonna be a stud there.
Yeah.
He's going to be a great slot corner. The reason I didn't want him is because the Eagles don't need a slot corner. They have
Phil,
Avante
what-
Maddox.
Phil, what's the site that
He's
does the
5'10".
money?
What's up?
What's the site that does the money, like for contracts?
Spot track
I-
or
I
whatever.
really
Track,
think
right?
No.
Horse track, something like that. Yeah.
It was just like a discount tire.
Okay, who's he locking down?
Nobody.
Oregon
Here's
State. Who's
22.
this? He's up against the tight end. Or some white receiver.
Here's 2022 cap
This
hit.
guy who looks like a corner.
USC.
Kenny Galladay. Kenny Galladay makes $22 million for the Giants.
I believe it's 17, right? Or
No,
the yearly split
2022.
was supposedly 17.
2022 is 20,
Right.
21 million.
Right.
Keenan Allen, 20 million. So AJ Brown got 25. I'd say it's right about.
It's a fair deal. It's a fair deal. It's what he gets. It's what a guy like him gets. It's a lot of money, but
Didn't Alshon Jeffrey get like 18 million the year of the Super Bowl? I think.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken.
Somewhere
18
around
million. Yeah.
he was
So
a 1 year deal. Though, if I remember.
inflation.
And AJ Brown's a better receiver than Alshon was.
Oh yeah, by far. Alshon came here when he was like 28 or 29.
Alshon was a prove it deal.
I think AJ Brown still has room to grow, being that he's.
I think the Saints trading up for Olave kind of messed them up a little bit. I think they had all the intentions of taking Olave, and they just he wasn't there.
Who, the Eagles?
Yeah,
Draft guy.
I think the Eagles wanted Olave.
After 4. All wrong.
We haven't got anything right.
Yeah.
We got the first 3 right though.
Yeah.
Stop
Those
that
were
one.
those were pretty hard to predict. We got Walker.
Carter,
Hutchinson, and
your meltdown on Howie was classic. I'm gonna rewatch that.
Oh,
It was better last year.
Yeah. This one was a little fabricated this year, not gonna lie. I planned on it.
No, because the best part last year, everyone thought I also hated the Devontae Smith pick.
How
Which I
Oh, that
actually-
was, yeah, bro. Everybody was hating on Parcero last year. I felt so bad.
they're always
I'm like,
hating
he's
on
never gonna want to come here again.
Oh, so you did this last year, Parcero?
Yeah, it was me, Kata, and actually the 3 of us. We were at Kata's bachelor pad in the shore.
Okay. So,
And we were-
so how funny is it that Dylan and George came in and then like dropped out like that quick? I thought they were bullshitting this.
No, the Eagles are not the best team.
I
Did you
believed it.
think so, Parcero, or did you believe it right away?
I
George was
believe
like,
it.
Schefter.
I'm just like, wait, you guys left and came back just to come and tell us some good news. Like, you guys literally wouldn't stick with us through the grunt of it.
Fucking jerk offs.
But this is
I would
great.
have been on from 7:30 if I didn't have to work. But
Oh, that was all
when
good.
you run a 0%, when you run a 0% labor for a day, you just don't get home from work. You know.
Yeah,
early enough.
I feel
Yo,
you,
what's
man.
up, Drew Evo, man? My man. I love Drew Evo. He's a good guy. He knows his
He's good.
body.
Yo, I gotta come down and visit Phil, even though I can't have pizza. Yo, Phil, will you make me a pizza without cheese on it?
Sure, it's called a tomato pie. I mean, it's pretty obvious what it is. Am I wrong?
All right, but
Marcelo?
let me. You are right.
Don't they put Parmesan on most of the tomato pies though?
Some of them.
Yeah, I
do.
mean, some people do. Yeah,
You
I
gotta
like
specify.
I like a little extra, just garlic powder, a little parsley, and oregano basil.
I need hot pepper
Yeah,
flakes.
I
in
can do
mine.
that, John. I can do that,
The
John.
problem is, do you eat tomato pie without Parmesan?
I'm allergic to Parmesan, so
Did you realize
yeah, of course.
95% of pizza sauce has
right here. Hold on. Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, most people put a little like when you make your pizza sauce, you put a little Parm cheese. in your
Walker.
pizza.
Wow, over Devin Lloyd.
Wow.
Wait, what happened to Devin Lloyd? What the hell? He dropped really far.
Oh, but he's not even the best Georgia linebacker. Dean's better than him.
Okay, so I do want to ask real quick, guys. How far from the Dallas Cowboys? Because I think the gap is much closer than what people may think from what happened last year.
Dude, we're better than the Dallas Cowboys.
You can make
the
an
worry
argument
I have
for it
about the
for
Cowboys,
sure.
they still have a better quarterback.
That is true, but they got depleted. Now, obviously, they're going to ride a lot with CD Lamb last year. That he's now been to the number 1
Yeah,
spot.
I don't think they're as good as they were last year.
You guys mind if Drew Evo jumps on? Drew Evo's asking me if he can jump on to say how excited he is about this.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys don't mind if I invite my man on here?
Yeah, no, he's a good dude, man.
Yeah, he's a big supporter of a lot of what we do here. So let me
Yes,
send
sir.
him in here. I sent you the invite, Drew. You jump on whenever you're ready, my friend. Yeah.
Can he be
No,
my
we're
friend
back.
too? I like having friends.
The Cowboys did not get any better this offseason. The Eagles got better tonight. So
Who did the
I go.
Cowboys draft?
Wait, what? Why does it say round 2? My
Who
draft
did the Cowboys draft?
Trade. It's a trade.
let me add my man Drew Evo here to the board here. Yo, Drew, what's happening, my
What's up,
friend?
Drew? What's going
Nothing
on?
much. What's up, guys?
Are you excited about tonight or are you disappointed in tonight? And if you say you're disappointed, I'm deleting you from the group right now.
This team is the best team in the East now, and I'm going to tell you why. Dallas Cowboys lost majority of their offensive line. They lost key defensive players. They lost Amari Cooper, and they're going to rely more on CeeDee Lamb. Michael Gallup is coming off a ACL tear, and they gave him a contract extension.
My drunk pissing time.
So, Dak Prescott, he's a good regular season quarterback, but he's not a good postseason quarterback. He hasn't proved yet he's a good postseason quarterback. So they got better on the D line, and they got better at the receiver position. Now you got a 1-2 punch with Quez Watkins possibly playing the slot receiver position. So
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with you, man.
I love it.
100%. Dude, Drew, it's a great night, Drew. If you would have told me on the morning show today that we coming away with AJ Brown and Jordan Davis, man, I would have told you I'm a happy man.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a feeling we were gonna trade for a receiver.
This opportunity you have, man, it's bigger than you could have.
I was thinking Debo or AJ Brown was coming here tonight, and it happened.
You bet right.
But I'll tell you the truth. The guy I wanted is in Philly because I wanted AJ Brown over Debo Samuel.
So did I.
Because Debo Samuel, he's going to be broken down in a couple years with the way he plays. And you got AJ Brown that's still young. He can still grow. And you really got him for a cheaper deal than these other receivers are going for. So, and then you still got a lot of cap left with Devontae Smith when you got to re-sign him eventually. So I'm good with that. Now we just got to address the second cornerback.
I'm just going to throw this out here, guys. We're how far into the draft? Jermaine Johnson, Lloyd and Dean, Malik Willis, Booth Jr., Linderbaum. All these guys are on the board. Let's make it a trifecta tonight, guys. Let Howie trade back up in the first round and just really just screw it all up and get a linebacker here or a defensive end. Let's just like totally go all in right here. Hell, let's just go like what's the safety name from Penn State? Brisker or Brisser? Let's just screw it all up, trade up here, and just be done for the whole entire weekend on night one.
I think Parcero is right. I think we're going to go after the Honey Badger.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
That's the next move.
I'm like, why not just go all in? I mean, if you're telling me you come get Jermaine Johnson right now or Devin Lloyd right now, I just call it a weekend. I wouldn't care about the rest of the draft. You can draft punters the rest of the weekend for all I care.
According to my man Brian Cameron over at Flipping the Birds podcast from Philly Sports Network, they Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown have been working out all season, but 4 days ago, as little as 4 days ago, we're working out. So this move was inevitable to happen.
I think there's videos of them working out together on social media.
Yeah, man.
Crazy. I won't lie. I am literally stunned that this got pulled off. I am.
With the Saints and so on and so forth, the Ravens traded back in.
Great day, man. Absolute great day for the Birds.
Yeah,
Great day for
guys,
Philly sports.
Great day for fucking Philadelphia right now. Sixers win. Phillies win. AJ Brown's an Eagle.
The Sixers did win.
Sixers won by like
Sixers won. They destroyed them.
Appreciate you guys having me on. I got to roll.
I'll see you at 8 a.m.
I got to take my dog out and get to bed so I can be up for the morning show. My old man. Guys,
absolutely.
Thanks.
Thank you.
8 a.m. Jason. I'm going live.
Got it.
Really draft a good day. Philly sports obviously sweep against the Rockies, and of course we beat the Raptors, moving on to Miami, and of course the Eagles. The solid draft. You get Jordan Davis, who hopefully will be the replacement for Fletcher Cox for a whole decade, and you get AJ Brown, stud wide receiver, already has some chemistry and familiarity with Jalen Hurts. So it is a pretty good day. We'll see what tomorrow entails. What do you guys think the Eagles could be selecting in day 2?
I will go linebacker, maybe address the safety position, or at least try to draft a corner.
I think corner is tomorrow. I'll be honest with you.
Yep. Agreed.
I got the corner.
I gotta see. I don't even know what we have left officially at this point. I'm trying to figure that out.
We have a second.
get-
We have one more third, a sixth, and a seventh.
So we got that second. That's the 51st pick, right?
I believe
Guys, I don't
so.
mean to alarm you that Jermaine Johnson is on the board and the Cowboys are on the clock. They're going to take it.
Yeah, there's a chance there. Work on that end.
No, they just selected
Yo, to put Parsons
Kyer
back.
Elam.
Yeah, dude, I'm not lying. I would trade 2, 3, 5, and 7, and just get back into the first round. Trade Dillard, trade everything. Let's just get back in the first round here, guys, and just get one more player. Be done. Be done. I don't want to have to watch. Dude, is there anything more boring than the third day of the draft? Watch all these 6th round guys. Dude, it's so boring, man. Dude, I don't want to have to worry about it.
I'll tell you this right now. Jalen Rager don't make this team.
Now that you got AJ Brown, there's a chance. Yeah.
You better fight for that spot.
I like Jason. Have a morning show to host first thing in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah,
And
we're gonna cut this off here too. Yeah.
I'm gonna jump out, gentlemen. Y'all have a great night. I'll see you guys all. Anybody watching? Training the AM, 8:30 AM.
Absolutely. Appreciate you coming on, man. Appreciate you.
I'm going to jump off too. I got to get up at 6 for work.
No worries, man. Take care. All right, guys, we're going to close this down now. Thanks, everyone, hanging out. 2 hours and 25 minutes we did this live stream. Eagles did a great day. Obviously selecting Jordan Davis at 13 and obviously trading for A.J. Brown. You did give up a couple picks, 4 picks in total today. But when you get the impact that you got, it'll definitely be a lot of. Make sure you guys subscribe. DSM, obviously, Kata's YouTube channel, my YouTube channel. We'll have a bunch of content coming out for you guys, getting you guys all our thoughts on what happened here in today's NFL draft. Thanks, everyone that hopped on in. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. And as always,